I think it's broken.
No, Journey's broken. He's a fucking idiot.
Oh, fucking my house.
Ballbusters is not real life. The characters represented of Ballbusters are all fake. They're not real at all. They are exaggerations of actual personalities. You will be offended. You will be shamed. You will regret your life decisions, but you're here by choice, and you have acquiesced to what you will experience. No lawsuits can ensue.
What I'm trying to think of, okay, so when it comes to the Peni, okay,
Peni, the science guy.
They're straight. Okay, they're straight.
Unlike this stream.
And stop thinking too hard about the gay shit, Dermy.
Unlike this stream, we are all.
A hamster's about to
Don't be
die.
hard thinking about the hard shit.
This is math, okay? This is science.
Let's turn into ball busters.
Just let me finish, okay? Now Ryan has now
That's
finished.
what Ryan said.
Yeah.
I think the way I freaking came across gay was because my parents they never.
Have you accepted Lucario into your back hole?
Who's a Taylor Swift fan?
Not me.
Someone say praise Jesus. Because the acolyte is filled with the demons. The demons that are reaching deep down inside and telling you, use that lightsaber as a penis.
Yeah, I just want to know what dick tastes like.
Drunk Dermy's
I have decent titties.
Talking about things
Flip
that don't
that.
want to.
It naturally heal. See heal. See heal. Oh, it's working. Oh my God, you really are.
You gotta fucking find a way to get off.
Jeremy, go to your hat, please. Go to the Blue Oyster Bar.
Getting hot. Got this. Blow up.
Jeremy's got that look of, should I trust this part?
No.
I had to start the stream because I was too fucking retarded. The room was about to close out. And you threw me. No, that makes perfect shit. That makes perfect sense. You fucking retarded cocksucker. Jesus Christ. I'm getting.
Let's get clouded in here.
That's it. You know what? I hope New York burns next. That's what I'm gonna say. I hope New York fucking burns.
Help me get over Dermy. You're my rebound boy. Kissy face.
Yeah, I like dick.
Dommy.
Wait, did you just call him Dommy?
Yeah.
You understand what $1 million is? I would blow everyone on this fucking panel for $1 million. I can get therapy. I can get therapy to deal with it afterward.
Yeah, it's your bigotry. It's getting in the way of understanding the
You
show.
know what? If I'm bigoted towards these people that have been goddamn Heil Hitler.
Oh my
God damn it.
Wow.
If that's bigotry, then fucking I'm going whole board.
That's it. All channels are going down.
Oh no.
So how you doing, mommy?
Oh, I'm great.
I apologize, Jed.
In trouble?
Yeah, just keep typing. Just keep doing it.
Dermy.
That's not what I was talking about.
Well, so we can hear each other. Okay.
No.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Ready?
All right. He's been threatening. We're ruining the intro now. He's been threatening us with whatever this is.
Who needs a navigator?
Oh, fuck!
God, you are. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, you're huge.
I don't think they can hear us. They're not commenting on hearing us.
Is that
I don't think they
is that
can.
Gal's
We're in the
bathing
back
suit?
room.
That's
Bear
Dom is
Grylls-esque
That's one of
survival
the
skills as a talent, you know,
highlights
like so
of
I could be like dropped
Rhinos.
off in some island somewhere and
weird.
I'd be able to build myself a little hut, hunt some
So can you hear me
humans.
And realize that with Halo, you can
Nobody can
enjoy that man ass.
now? Static destroying my butthole.
Shit. Very. God damn it. You're fucking retarded.
Could it be anything else?
Hands dirty, wormy, the creep of the scene. Stares at him shaking, he's a coward and clean. Mom and dad bang loud, he's a whimpering wreck. Truck stop, sleaze begging for some
Welcome back, everybody, to Ballbusters!
Why am I back?
Why did you start early? I feel like that didn't finish.
Is
Whatever.
it early?
No, not that.
These banners are too thick.
You mean
That's
They're
what
very
she
thick,
said.
yeah.
You mean the applause? Well, you heard it early.
No one's listening to you, Dermy. We're asking questions here. Shut
Let
up.
me see. It's not banners.
Too many.
Anyways, welcome to Ballbusters, and we're gonna have a fun time tonight because we're using a new system called EV Months.
You're using a new system. We're all brought
Well,
on
fuck
board
off,
as hostages.
bitch.
Shut up. You're lost without me. Shut up.
Everything's kind of weird and awkward right now, so there will be technical difficulties. Sorry, I had a burp.
What's new?
And well, I mean, like, yeah, it really is weird. You know, it's me. God damn it! I thought that was an actual rat attacking Static.
That's why he's named Splinter.
Listen, all of a sudden I see this weird thing attacking him. Like, what the fuck is that thing? It's kind of like Weasel from
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad. Let's call it Suicide Squad.
Oh, is someone a little warm right now? That was quite a loud AC unit.
It's my refrigerator next to me.
Ah, okay.
Which one is it, Gal?
It's Carter.
So, Jed, for you, because you don't know this fact, Gal has.
He can appreciate. He can appreciate it now, though.
She has 3 refrigerators and 1 deep freeze, and all 4 of which are named after Stargate characters.
Okay.
Yeah, so Carter is the mouthy one because she's the woman, and then Teal'c is the freezer because he comes off a little cold.
Yeah, a little frigid, yeah.
O'Neill is the main refrigerator, and then Jackson
Old
is the
reliable.
mini fridge.
No, I could definitely appreciate
Don't
that.
encourage her.
Thought went into that. Hey, this is coming from, as Adam now knows, I named my car Amy after the companion from Doctor Who, so I'm in no place to judge.
See, my
a car's
name is
one
Serenity.
Yeah, she's TARDIS Blue, too. Amy's TARDIS Blue.
A car's one thing, okay?
I had
Fridges are
kids in the
another.
house, and when you're telling them to get something out of the refrigerator, they ask which one. So if you name them,
And you don't
just say
have kids in the
Carter.
house now, so why do you keep doing it?
Because why would you get rid of the names of the fridges? What kind of
Will you shut
logical
up,
sense
Simp?
does that make if they were already named? Is that like if you named your kids, would you stop calling them their name at some point because you didn't have any fridges?
Well, yeah, when they move out, they don't need their names anymore.
Yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind.
What the fuck do I care? You're the oldest. Figure it out. Not my problem anymore. But anyways, yes, we're already off to a wonderful start here at Ballbusters. I hate how big our names are right
Yes,
I'm
I
trying
told
to
you these.
figure out,
banners-
am I, dude?
Do you
Like,
have to save it or something?
There we go. This is how I like it.
That's better.
That's better.
That's
Wait,
much
how did you
better.
do that?
What'd you
I've
do?
been trying to
Brand.
do that forever.
It's under brand.
That's better.
I know it's under brand.
how do we
I
turn
keep
the
clicking
resolution
the
down?
Low-
Like, it's too
Don't you
vivid.
see where it says lower thirds under brand?
It's
do
too
it in-
good.
It is too good. The I don't want to see you guys at 4K.
I turned mine on to 1080p. I look beautiful. I got a haircut and everything.
Uh,
No.
No.
Why'd we go back?
Well,
she's
so
playing around.
there's 4 different styles, and I'm
Why did you dox your whole fucking name?
what?
Ooh, what's
Your
this?
name.
oh yeah. Oh shit. Your legal name's on there.
I didn't.
Because you logged in
Well,
probably.
Gal.
Is what it is.
I thought that's not what you told me your last name was.
No,
I
don't make
thought
us
it was
pink.
something else.
Turn that off. Turn that off. That's terrible.
I want the purple one. Leave it
No.
for me.
No.
Well, we got this one.
Yay.
No.
No,
This is
no,
fucking
stop
weird.
it. We're sticking here. Enough.
Where the fuck is chat? Oh, it's
No,
on the
we're
left.
moving. It's still moving.
I know. I like
Make
this
it
one.
go away. No.
I'm keeping it solely because it pisses you
I
off.
veto this.
I don't care what you veto. This is us now.
I'm gonna
This
throw
is
you
the
off
new
a cliff.
chat. I know this is insane. I get it. We're more unprofessional than normal, and that's after last week when we had this nice studio that we were sitting in. Yeah, but anyways,
We had
we
to
got
follow it up with
stuff.
fuck ups.
We got stuff to talk about. You know, we got
Do we?
Netflix getting roasted
Do we
over,
really?
honestly, a really retarded thing. Well, they're rightfully roasted, but we'll talk.
Well, yeah,
They-
it's Netflix.
They put out
Are
a
we
new
shocked?
They have a new live action anime, Jed.
Because that's gone so well for them every other time they've done this, except for once, supposedly.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
We'll watch all 3 trailers.
Oh God.
Great.
I don't know what anime is.
So there's an anime trailer. There's a Japanese version of the live action that they did back in 2018. And then we'll watch what Netflix put out. So, oh my God. CW, anyone. We also have like Nintendo crushing it. And this is why I never try to pre-order anything, because I know it's always going to bite me in the ass. But we got other stuff too. We talk Doctor Who. We're avoiding
Well, now
Star
you
Wars
can
because
buy
that's
it.
Adam's thing for Sunday.
And no one cares.
Well, I'll just say this: people are having the wrong conversation. I'm just gonna say that they're having the wrong.
I will agree. Like all the never mind.
Well, no, you know what I'm talking about. I've been talking about it for 2 days in the DM room. But I mean,
I think Odin had it right, where it's like, I think the conversation about it was really stupid, but when I saw the picture of the girl screaming, "Hey, Red," I was like, oh, never mind. That's horrible.
I think it boils down to the actual word being used.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Like I said, the wrong conversation is being had.
Like, I didn't even know Leia was a slave as a kid until I saw it on a toy. And I'm like, slave? Oh, yeah, I guess she kind of was a slave.
For like a day, maybe 2, before Luke got there.
But I don't know. It was just there's nicer words you associated with as a kid. Leia was captured.
No,
she was white. Why would I ever imagine her
listen.
being a
Back in the
slave?
day, it was called Slave Leia or Leia in the gold bikini. That's even the 80s. That's what we said, and no one blinked. No one blinked. So we're not gonna talk about that.
But yes, that is a Sunday discussion for Adam over on Roundtable. So you guys should check out that at
2.
What time is it?
Well, 1 your time, 2 my.
Yeah, 1 my time. So 1 p.m. Central Time, but 2 p.m. Eastern Time. There you go.
Hey, look, he can do it.
He did math on the fly.
He murphed it.
Gal's angry at me. Why?
No, I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at a cat.
Disappointed.
Oh.
I have a retarded cat that thinks that the window is a door when I'm streaming.
Is it walking to the window?
No, he jumps up on the windowsill outside and like tries to push the screening in because their cat door is on the sliding glass door. On the sliding screen of the sliding glass door. So he's retarded.
He's special.
Your special needs child.
Yeah. Well, his name is Coulson James Tiberius Skywalker.
Whoa.
So he has an identity crisis.
That's a lot of.
I inherited
It's a lot of
the cat.
nerd.
I inherited the cat from a normie.
Does it even know its name?
I don't think cats know their names like
No, they
dogs
do.
do. Okay.
Cats do.
You know, she says this, and I've never seen it happen. But anyways, why don't we talk about the guy getting attacked by a weasel right now? Static.
And of course, it doesn't save my goddamn.
It's a dog.
What did he call it? I can't hear him.
Weasel.
You know, this new app.
Do
is
you
great
and weasels sleep together?
Yes. So I can't hear Dermy here. Like he's really quiet. Everyone else sounds normal, but I can't fucking hear Dermy.
He is a little quiet.
Yeah, Dermy's a little quiet. I do hear him, but he is quiet.
We'll talk again? Oh, you
Still
are
quiet.
low.
Yeah, he's low.
You are kind of low.
So I want to declare victory. Dermy has started correcting people's grammar on Twitter.
You've fallen to the dark side.
Does he correct it correctly,
That's what I was going to ask. Is he doing it right?
He does. I'm so proud of him.
He's doing.
Do I sound better now?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you're
Okay,
louder,
so-
but not better.
Oh, well, better enough. Anyways, yes, I'm doing it correctly, and this is all that bastard's fault. Okay? He assaulted me
Fucking turncoat.
with... No. He assaulted me with an army of correcting Nazis, okay? So
never
now I'm
did
doing it mainly to him and
No.
Dom.
Think about it like this: he paid off Cloud, and then turned on him.
So, Dermy, my friend, had none of this happened, no one would have had any entertainment value out of me just being silent the whole week. But because he did these things, it made it more fun for everyone involved.
I had a great week.
He broke the bro code.
There's
still
no
mad.
bro
Don't
code.
break the
There's
goddamn bro
nothing against pranking your
Bros
bro.
before hoes. That's
Pranking
what it
your
is.
bros is encouraged in the bro code bylaws.
And really,
Shock?
the bro code. No. See, the bro code when the chick is also one of the bros, it kind of it's a gray area.
Weird gray area.
True.
Shock?
Is a hoe a producer or?
No,
Yes.
just
We're
to
double.
stand in
We
for
got a
the
double
lady.
definition on hoe.
Well, I mean, now she's Grammar Hitler. It's bad.
Yeah,
It's
you're
really
supposed
bad.
to fight them,
Well, yeah,
not
you're one of
join
her
them.
subjects now. You have, after all the years of her wearing you down, you finally broke in. It just took a week of me sending everyone after you.
Oh, I can't even be in a normal stream. You know,
Listen.
there's multiple of you. Static
listen.
snitches on me, and he tells her whenever
He
I
really
correct
does. It's
myself.
awful.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful. Static
Fucking
just
mean
constantly
girl.
snitches. God damn, he's such a fucking.
You think you're a tranny? You're such a good female bully. You know how to get girls.
God
Wait,
damn.
who's a tranny?
Yeah.
So
Wait,
angry.
who's a tranny?
Damn. I'm a bit.
Shock, you feeling okay?
No.
No.
So Shock,
Shock's dying.
who's
I
the
am
tranny?
dying.
Shock?
Static.
You are.
Well, yeah, he is.
Because
I
he
can
bullies like a woman.
He does. He kind of does act like a woman. But let's go to
I
the.
am-
Oh, wait.
What?
Well, Static, are you done with your intro?
Yeah, go sub to my channel because fuck you.
You're not Paul. You don't get to pull that off that easily.
I didn't say
Anyways-
go fuck yourself. There's a
Oh,
difference.
well, fuck
Are you gonna stream Expedition 33?
Dude, I was playing that. I was like half asleep, but I was playing it. And
I'm
it's so
going
good.
to when my copy arrives.
I just have 2 words for it. French as fuck. All right, it's 3 words. But anyway,
Oh, hello.
that's my review. Fucking French as fuck.
Gal. Lovely lady.
Don't suck
How are
up.
you?
Producer hoe.
Yeah.
I seriously shocked.
That's your new name.
Producer hoe. I might use it. I'm just. not gonna-
The app silences me when you talk, Derby. Are you serious? Did anyone
What?
see that?
What?
No.
Huh?
No.
The scream said Derby is speaking, and I was
Oh
like,
no. You don't know about this. No. So Dermy can privately talk to some of us, and only the person he's talking to can hear it.
"What?
Yeah.
Did you say the N word? You called me the N word.
Okay, that's just.
That's amazing.
Oh God, that's weird.
How do I do it? I hope I don't mess it up.
No, only Dermy can do it.
Aw.
I can
Only
do it.
Static,
Oh, no.
Gal,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
can do
yeah.
it. I'm gonna
Please
say
do
some
it.
heinous fucking things to Cloud.
Oh,
when
this
he
is gonna
gets
be
here.
fun.
Can we
Oh,
make
But we
Cloud
can't do it
cry?
to each other. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make Cloud.
we do that
that
pretty
justifies my
often.
whole presence here. Is just seeing Cloud cry.
Mhm.
That-
We
that
know
is
we
gonna be
made
a
him
goal.
cry. I don't know if we've seen.
He's late because he ran out of lotion.
That's also true. Gal, did
Let
you
me-
get
let
your
me s-
intro? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy. fucking
I'm
with
fine.
Shock.
I'm playing around with things. I'm nerding out. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Adam, how are you doing?
Well, I'm back on the show, and I'm regretting being back. I mean, I leave you guys alone for a week, and Derby gets a head scissor takedown by a prostitute,
Yes.
I know that was
And-
pretty wild.
and other things happen without my approval or planning. So, okay,
Like
we're here.
what?
Well,
What else happened without your approval or planning?
I don't know. Things,
Yeah, what else
I
needs
guess.
your approval?
I don't know. I mean, listen, I want to be in on schemes, and when I'm not, I feel
Listen.
surprised.
In Gal's defense, the hooker walked up to us and she just pointed at me and sicked her onto me. Okay, so
Okay,
nobody could
that is
plan
a-
for that
is
to
a
actually happen.
misrepresentation. That is false. Steve admitted last night that he
No,
sent this
so
to me,
Steve
which
was drunk.
therefore counts.
His admission doesn't count.
All right. Well, whatever. Moving on. So apparently yesterday y'all got in a big war over something.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
And I can't share sound. It doesn't matter.
This
I
is
can't share
stupid.
sound.
Give me a
Oh
second.
wow, yeah, that didn't work right, did it?
That is not what I wanted to do.
That's
Um,
new. That it doesn't work. It works different. This is not how it's supposed to work.
Stop it! Stop it!
There we go.
There.
Almost.
So it involved lots of pizza. So I saved this a week ago.
No, fuck you, Adam.
I saved this a week ago before the shit even started.
Oh,
Nah.
No,
Terrible
zoom it in.
human.
And this is, and
Yes, it
I'm going to say this is wrong right here. This is very wrong.
What is this?
This Is that a vacuum?
Creamy
it's
ranch?
Oh, I thought she was gonna
Ew.
deep fry it.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
Is it?
Oh,
Is that
never
ranch?
mind.
No.
That's
Yes,
ranch.
Why
That's a
the-
pot of ranch. That
Don't
that
I
is.
do
thought she was
that.
gonna deep fry it.
Who makes ranch like that?
I don't know.
A restaurant? I
But
don't know.
I mean,
Who? Wait.
Why?
this is
Yeah,
wrong. And
ranch cheese is fine. Ranch cheese pizza is good, but dipping it like that is
Well,
ridiculous.
This whole thing, there's like this whole within the folding or not folding argument. It came out that people are dipping their pizza, and no, you,
Oh, that was a whole nother conversation.
that was a whole. That's the one I got in on, and I shamed Kay for it. But this is wrong. This is all kinds of wrong, and this is you must go to jail. You do not
Why
collect
is this a
$200.
thing? Why?
You lose.
Yes, you lose.
You get nothing.
Yes.
I am eternally disappointed in people.
The fact that this exists, that somebody would do this to a perfectly good slice of pizza. Why?
Yes.
You've just lost all the flavor of the pizza by doing this.
That looked like a really good slice too.
Yeah, it was a quality slice.
It's a
You
foldable
wouldn't-
slice.
No, you wouldn't
Oh.
fold it at all.
All right. All right. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I guess I'm gonna weigh in on the folding thing now since we're here. I never weighed in on it. You can kill this. I can't seem to kill it.
Oh.
Whatever.
That's
Figuring it out.
How do you know anything about folding? Aren't you circumcised?
What is that? Is that how it works? That's not how it works.
I miss Jed.
weirder than I.
That's how it works. No. All right. Listen. Some pizza can be folded. Some cannot. I generally do not fold,
Why?
but I will fold for the final bites. You know, like if like
Okay.
the final bite, I will fold just to finish
When
it
it gets
off.
super wide, yeah.
Yeah. So I will fold for the final bite. But generally, you know, I'll hold it like a regular slice and I'll just go at it, work my way around it. So there you go. There's my weigh in on that. There are moments of folding, but otherwise just eat the piece of pizza. Don't be a bitch.
I mean, I agree with that.
Eloquently said.
Yeah. What the hell, Dermy?
What did you just do?
The thing about the whole folding war is there's no halfsies. You either fold or you don't.
See, now it's a
Which
sad nipple.
don't is the best answer.
Yeah.
No, you can be a switch hitter with the fold.
No.
No, it's like a
that's not how
half
switch-
L
Well,
for being half black. You're
All right,
black.
think about it
alright?
like
You
this.
Fold.
Think about it like this. Those of us who are old, Static will remember this. Back in the day when you had good old-fashioned Pizza Hut pan pizza, like way back in the day when it was good.
Yep.
You can't fold those pieces. You can't.
Nope.
No.
But a good old-fashioned slice of New York pizza, that's foldable. So
If you fold a pan pizza, you're a psycho.
yes,
You can't
that
do
is
that.
psychotic. Yeah, you can't do that.
But I am folding a tavern pizza that was cut into like six or
What's a tavern pizza?
Detroit. Think
Detroit,
Little
Detroit.
Caesars.
Okay, I'd never heard of Detroit pizza until y'all brought this shit up.
It's pretty good. It's like
I'd never heard of that shit.
It's like bar pizza, whatever. Like
So it's just made to be eaten while you're drunk, so you don't taste it.
pretty much.
Detroit
But if you don't cut it into sixths or eighths, if you don't cut it into eighths, you cut it into sixths. Sixths are too big. Too big of a triangle, you can fold it.
Listen,
But if
you
it's an
also have
eighth, it's small enough and it's perfect size. So you don't have to.
It's all about how well it fits in your mouth. That's the rule of thumb.
Sometimes it takes two hands. and I
How
just
much
fold
experience
it.
do you have with that?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Damn ginger.
I don't do two hands. You do. I handle my slices with one hand.
Somebody had to teach Dermy his ways.
Yeah.
What?
That would be the hooker on.
It's a gay joke, you moron.
No, the hooker. You
I'm
know.
a
taught me a lot of
homosexual.
We're beyond the hooker, you idiot.
Listen, there's a lot
good
of
to be
shit
back.
going on in the background
We're
right now that
so
I'm trying to
back.
fucking figure out. Okay.
Back, baby. Yeah.
We're back.
Anyways, you know who is back? Usually I save the guest for last, but he was
Why
here
did
at the
Dermy
very
get quiet
beginning.
again?
Yeah, I can't hear him now.
Usually I save the guest for last, but he was here at the very beginning of it all.
Matt's gonna yell the whole goddamn stream.
It seems like the noise censoring of like the program only does you and not us.
Well, I would prefer to do you.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you're not wrong.
Jed, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. Ginger Jesus is here to stand in judgment of all the depravity that Dermy will be doing tonight, and I will be accepting confessions afterwards. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of therapy needed as well afterwards, but I'm here, and it's wild to see your intro and see how long it's been since the show started. That first stream that I was on, seeing my old setup, being Dermy thinner back then, it looks like. It's a wild comparison.
Oh, he just called you fat.
I didn't say fat. I said thinner. Past tense.
Is that
Welcome back, Jed.
I miss Jed, to be
Jed
honest.
Jed was here for the birth of the goddamn centipede. I mean,
Jeremy tried to bribe me to tell that on a Geeks and Gamers stream, that story. He didn't have enough money, though. He didn't have the capital to back it up, though.
You wanted all of Trump's money.
Well, you offered me like $50, like, and it was to the stream, I thought, not to me directly. So what do I get out of it?
I was gonna send it directly to you.
Okay, that helps a little, but
nobody should know that story beyond what we've told.
No, it's funny. Everybody should know it. It's one of the dumbest moments of my entire career.
Is it really that high up there?
Yeah.
It really was bad.
He couldn't understand. To be honest, I don't remember it.
I remember it all.
I remember most
penis
of it.
angle, the this, the that.
Right, we were doing the math. We were doing the math.
Stop.
I remember we can't bend it that way because it hurts.
I didn't need a rehash of the call.
Oh my god!
Quick, somebody get Raster in here now.
Anyways, we also have anyway, actually, before I get to Shock, because Shock's my comfort buddy and I love him, but Jed,
man.
I missed you coming on and stuff, and you were here at the beginning and now you're here again.
At the end.
Oh my.
Yeah,
it's not the end yet.
Done. We're
but-
done. It's over.
It's
over?
All right.
Don't make promises that you can't keep.
Yeah, I don't even think Ginger Jesus can, end this.
Hey, I've got one resurrection in the chamber. I'm not giving it to you.
Oh my god, you dying. Did I get you sick over the internet? Damn.
That wasn't that good, but it was
It
still
wasn't good at all. It was terrible.
I liked it.
Well, if I had a resurrection, I would 100% give it to Shock. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I was DMing you because we can DM each other now.
That's right. That's
God,
right.
you two alone.
Sounds dirty.
He called me a
Yeah.
slut. It's true.
I'm good. I've been playing the Oblivion remake and nitpicking it. I'm glad people who can play it for the first time are enjoying it.
Bugs and all. Original bugs and all.
They're there, bro. They're fucking there.
It's Bethesda. Of course it has bugs.
I mean, but it's like the original bugs apparently that were all there
Really?
the first time around. Yes.
Oh, they're not even new bugs?
No, it's the original bugs.
Yeah, they
They're
kept
all
the
there.
original
Some of that
bu-
stuff, you
Oh, but
gotta have
They
some
got,
love for
they
it.
got rid of the scroll
Yeah.
duplication glitch, which is bullshit. Like, go fuck yourself. Sorry,
I'm
go
just
for it.
glad it's tearing Assassin's Creed Shadows apart at the stream
Hell yeah.
charts.
I can accept that. I can accept that.
I'm happy for its existence, even though it wasn't really warranted in my opinion. At least it's doing that. I'm still playing that game, by the way. I just got to Yasuke yesterday.
Really?
Wait,
Well, you
wait.
did take 2 weeks off. You took 2 weeks off.
I did take a few weeks off. That's true.
It took me 2 streams to get to Yasuke.
Oh, I was being a little too anal with all the side quests.
Are they
Getting all
good?
the no.
Okay. I never
There's
saw
some
anybody
really
do side
bad
quests.
shit. There's one where you just find a mangy dog and it's like, hey dog, who beat you? Show me. And then you follow this dog for like half the map and he just like barks at a couple people and I
Oh.
murder everyone.
I thought when they met the dog, that's when the lady goes, Shiitake? Dog? Dinner?
I quit playing that game.
Well.
I couldn't. I got to Yasuke and I gave up because there's no fast travel with Yasuke, essentially.
Yeah, he can't unlock
He has
fast
to
travel
take
points.
Subway.
Wait, he has to walk everywhere?
Well,
Yes,
he
right
can
as
fast travel places, but he can't unlock fast travel points. He can't climb up to the places. But I just saw how Yasuke got introduced to Naoe, and it was awful. She's like, I'm going to kill your boss because he's evil. The boss is like, wait, I'm not evil. I know I, raised your village to the ground, but I'm not evil. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys chill. And then he's like, this little girl thought I was evil. I'm going to kill myself now in Minecraft.
Wow.
And it's like, what the fuck happened?
Although it is funny being a giant black man kicking Asians across the map.
I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
Oh,
Man,
you're
just
when
rolling
you
in the
fully
racism,
unlock Yasuke, it's kind of funny. It is kind of funny having that attack. Just kick an Asian across the literal map. It's the greatest thing ever. But anyways, Shock. Anything else, buddy? I miss you. Shock.
He's dead.
Oh,
Sorry,
God damn it.
my wife was telling me she's gonna make me oatmeal raisin cookies, and I got
Hell yes!
Oh.
Hell yes!
with a yogurt glaze. Apparently, that's where I can go.
Gross.
I can hear your wife say, "Yes, I did."
Yeah. What'd you ask me? Sorry.
Tell Gal I say hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Wait,
You're
why
so
did you
mean.
want to say hi to me?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whenever I thought when I defend Derby, when my wife was so mean to him, I was like, we all make fun of Derby, but that was
Worlds are
mean.
colliding. We need to stop.
Listen, okay, we met Lady Shock over at
And
at
I
Vegas.
pointed
Yeah.
Not
And to be honest, she's like Shock mixed with GHAL. And it's kind of unsettling.
kind of glorious.
No.
She's wonderful.
There are some deep cuts on me that she did that. It's like I'm still healing.
Wait. Did you consider seppuku?
Yeah, I did a few times.
Yeah.
You're the one who
Only after dinner.
All
'cause
right.
that was-
Let's revisit this then.
Well, I was asked
Okay.
something. Sorry.
I need to know what hurt you so bad.
We went to Piero's. What was it, Gal?
Fancy pants.
Piero's, you had it right the first time.
Okay, we went to this fancy pants Italian restaurant called Piero's. Okay,
His mom.
really delicious. I looked fantastic, by the way. I had a suit
did.
jacket.
You had a
Very
bib
hard.
on and everything, didn't you?
Nope, no bib. I had a
You wore
suit
a bib.
jacket
You
on
wore
and
a bib.
everything. I
You wore
looked better than
I've
Brad.
never seen you so fucking stiff, afraid to like knock over a glass. Like
That place. That's how fancy that place was. I ordered a beer and they brought it out in a nice little flute glass. It was beautiful. Anyways, we all had
wait. So the phallic shape made you comfortable? Okay.
Shut up. Anyways, we all had this nice, massive dinner. It was fantastic. It was delicious. It was very filling. And then we start driving over to the Trump to get, drinks and stuff like that.
yes.
Smoked old fashions that Shaka will spot a $90 one of. And
I've heard that story.
yeah, so we're on our way there, and there's a screen up in the sky for like a slice of pizza. And we all just got done eating, and I look at the pizza and go like, "Damn,
Oh,
that
yeah.
looks good." And she goes like, "You're so fat."
no, wait, no. He said it. He said that pizza looks so good, and I'm just like, man, I can't even think about food, man. And she was like, oh my god, you just ate.
So essentially, Dermy's fat.
Yeah,
I was like,
it cuts straight to the core.
you outfatted me. I was like, dude, I wish I could eat a pizza right now. I'm stuck.
Shit, she's the pregnant one. She didn't even want pizza.
I know.
Dermy out eats a pregnant woman. I want to see a version of my 600-pound life with just it's a competition show where Dermy competes with a bunch of pregnant women. I need to see this.
We saw that with Naomi.
Honestly, let's be
She
honest.
wasn't pregnant.
But let's be honest, those donuts were bad donuts.
Those
Yeah,
are
that was a
terrible.
stupid challenge.
Those are bad donuts.
Everyone likes to say that she outate him at the Brazilian steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
But people don't mention Derby ate like a dozen donuts before getting there.
That's also true.
So she like barely outate him. I'm like, this dude ate like 12 donuts before we got here. Like people don't know.
Listen, she
They don't have
outate
the
me
full
on
story.
meat, and then she hurt my ego, and then I had 2 additional desserts after that.
Someone beat you on eating meat?
Yes.
So, Dermy, were you like crying, going?
No, my ego was no. I was.
My
just
back seat
devouring
was a
it.
little wet. I didn't know who wetted it. Yeah.
Shut up, Shock. Shut up. But I miss. Listen, I miss all of you from Vegas. I missed Adam. I wish Adam was there. I wish Jed was there.
Man.
It was a blast, but we're not here to rehash Vegas. We still need to say hello to the chat, and I need to figure out how the fuck do I find starred comments?
I saw 2 in there.
I starred
There's a filter.
There's a filter. So at the top of the chat, there's the search bar. There's the little filter icon to the right, and then you have your different options.
Oh my god! It even says super chats. I don't even have to star them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So, except your stream elements are going to fly by without knowing what the hell it is.
Well, I have stream elements open.
That's the separate thing.
That one, but at the beginning, we did have Legatus Legionist coming in here. I don't know how I feel about this whole style that we're doing here. Then we had. Okay. Oh Jesus fucking Christ! It's every one of them.
That's weird.
I think we need to play around with that one a little bit, but we have Weasel.
Yeah, I like
That's
that
a little
one better.
Oh, I like this one. I like this one the best.
Okay.
That's
why
Weasel.
it wasn't working. I thought that was for the names. It's for chat.
God. Well, we got Weasel in here. We have Cliff Anderson, and we can see emojis.
Yay!
And Rumble emojis even.
Woohoo!
Someone go
see your email.
Go send your titties and kick.
Actually, yeah, send your be careful sending titties and kick. We have Nagernal, obviously. I always feel like I'm saying a bad word when that name comes up. We have Selena in chat. I miss you, Selena. Dom H gifted 5 Dermy Wormy memberships. Shout out to you, buddy, and I do miss you too. It feels weird not having you guys around anymore, you know.
Every year, come back, you be gay like that.
We have Kaylee Scope. Shout out, darling, and yes, we are an hour earlier now. That way, we don't run into the pub, and yet somehow we still do that. We have the lovely Sherry. We have Cash Kester. Shout out to you, buddy. I hope you're
Cash
drunk.
Is bro.
He is bro.
Cash is awesome.
Boy. Cheers.
We have JS Pena in chat. We got Kiel. He's finally home. We got Alpha Mega saying Dermy gay because, well, facts. Then we have Mo Zamboni for $5 says, hello, you lovely people. Dermy rules. Unironically, that's true. I'm always amazing. Static is a giant. Well, Steve's taller. Gal is a saint. You've been smoking something.
No.
And Shaka Zulu is full on tard in person.
Turn it back.
No, this is too gay. This is too gay.
No, I'm talking about the text, you idiot, not the chat.
Yeah. No, I was talking about the
Thank
the
you, Mo.
text. Shut up.
Thanks, I guess.
Font.
The font.
Mo is not as short as I thought he would be. Let's say
he's
that.
taller than I thought.
Mo's an appropriate height.
Put the font back to normal. Stop it.
I am playing around.
So I'm short, but he's an appropriate height. We're the same fucking height.
I think he's got a couple inches on you.
Not this.
No.
Hey, Clinton House. How you
I can't see the top of Mo's head.
I didn't even try.
Is he that tall?
He's taller. He's taller than I thought. I thought he was gonna be shorter.
Oh, you can't see him now.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He seemed.
If I can't see the top of your head, you're a respectable human size.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna leave that to you to deal with, but we have King Conan saying, "Crom, howdy to you, buddy."
Howdy.
Damn it, we don't have kick. We can't see your kick shit.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh well.
We
That's
still
so
can't.
cool for you.
Oh no, I know why I could see kick chat. It's because I have it through Twitch and Restream, so I can see it that way. So I have listen. I saw something going on about the Cowboy Bebop stuff. I have yet to actually look into it. So it's been a week. That's the nicest way to say it. But let's get a first topic going, shall we?
Do we have to?
After 40 minutes.
Wait.
I could do a transition.
Wait, Jed. How many times do you actually watch Ballbusters?
No one watches this.
I'm not usually drunk enough.
Well, that's okay. That's fair. Yeah, it 40 minutes getting to our first topic is
pretty good, actually.
Yeah, new record.
Our worst was an hour and a half.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that
I think
is,
the last time I watched Ballbusters was when I was on it last with Adam in a certain dark place with lights and pretty things.
Oh, that's right.
They had
the
no
titty
idea.
bar.
They had no idea where we were.
They didn't give a shit. I went and watched it back later, and they're like, "Hi, Adam, bye."
I mean, we had this whole thing. You're gonna yell at us, shut up, and it was just like, "Hi, bye."
It's kind of sad.
It was sad.
Well, it was like all of a sudden you're here, and it's like, didn't expect you, and you're just saying fuck you, and then you leave. That's like,
yeah,
bye. Okay, that happened. We didn't know you were at a titty bar. You didn't show us titties.
Yeah, because
YouTube would have been okay with that, right?
Yeah, because they were there.
Just say it was naked yoga.
Not very far away.
Yeah, they were very close. Yeah, he had to hide up against the wall to censor for you.
You could have at least said, "Bye, we gotta go see titties."
Yeah,
and we would have realized.
Understood. Yeah.
Hindsight.
I mean, you could have yelled that we have better titties with us.
Oh.
Wow.
Mine are
well, I was more meaning my titties.
I'm not gonna say anything at all here.
I was more meaning like I'm over here. I have shitty titties. I wasn't even thinking about your titties.
Oh, I invented some words today thanks to GHAL. She was trying to be a smartass, and she corrected the word titty.
Grammar.
Yeah, she's actually wrong. You are wrong on that, Gal.
No, I'm not.
T-I-D-D-Y.
You are wrong.
You are wrong. T-I-D-D-Y. There are titties is an acceptable reference.
They're both real spellings.
So here's the conclusion I came to. T-I-D-D-Y.
British. Fuck the British.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
D's, when you use two D's, they're fat titties. But when it's E-T-Y, they're pointy titties.
I agree with Shock here.
Yeah,
I just came up with that now, but I think I'm correct.
That is correct.
Yeah. The scholar said so.
I just Googled titty with the D's, and it's a British thing.
We don't give a fuck what the British said on this.
It's ours now. How about that?
I mean, we got everything, our entire languages from them, so why not take a little bit more?
Apple pie used to be British, now it's fucking American. Suck our dick.
Listen, make it better.
Yeah.
No, think about it this way, okay? Titties with two D's, that's double D's, so that means fat titties.
Exactly. What? Why would you do that?
So we can still play this game, it seems.
Huh?
She kicked me because I was agreeing with Shock too much.
T-T-Y is pointy perky.
I agree. I think he's onto something very logical here.
Yes.
There's an
I don't
argument.
know about the pointy thing. I don't know about
I've seen many.
How about perky?
Perky. I like perky.
Yeah, perky.
I will accept those terms better than pointy.
Okay,
Perky,
you're right.
pointy, same thing.
There's a little asterisk there. I'm okay with
here, you know what? I was gonna take us down a different path, but we're on British.
I think I'm gonna have to see example, Shock.
All right. We're talking British shit?
Yeah, we're about to talk some British shit.
Okay, I'm ready. I spent a week in Scotland. I'm the expert now. I got it.
I mean, you're gonna be an obvious expert over this Scottish dude. Because I mean,
please don't be Shooty-Gatwa.
It might be some Shooty-Gatwa stuff.
Jeremy, what's your favorite color?
Gay.
Technically black.
Rainbow.
Black is a shade, so I usually do it like a dark red with black.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Anyways,
an answer. Just say black.
Black's a shade. It's not a.
Yeah, but what man cares?
Listen,
a man that at one point in time was also partial.
Didn't you like go to art school or whatever?
Yeah, but it was for game design and shit like that. So
was this art school in Austria?
No, it wasn't. Okay. It was in Kansas.
It's okay to know gay color facts.
Kansas, Austria.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
You didn't draw a lot of German shepherds, did you?
No, we're gonna see how this works though. But when we've been talking a lot of Doctor Who, haven't we, guys?
No,
not on this show.
Not on this show, but with you guys. I mean, with Jed and Adam here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, we have Doctor Who shit. So God fuck this goddamn thing.
I don't like this. I do not like this.
Probably as best as I can get it right now.
Hey, wait.
Without us having to be like this. This might be better. So Doctor Who has been playing right now. We have 2 weeks of viewership data. Well, we finally have some accumulative data. Data throughout.
Cumulative?
Fuck off.
Cumulative.
We're just trying to help.
I can't say it. Okay.
I can't say it either. They did better than I could.
Just like consolidated data. That's what
We
they
have
call
some
the consolidated
consolidated
ratings.
data.
That's what they
We
say
have
at
some
the bottom.
consolidated data because we've been looking over like some of the overnights and it's just atrocious. We finally have consolidated data, and I looked at it the same day Jed told me to look at it, about Wednesday night, Thursday, somewhere in that general vicinity. Adam, what do you think the consolidated numbers are?
I actually replied to you and I said I told you they wouldn't have it up for the second episode, and I was right.
Well, I wasn't even talking about the second episode. The first episode still doesn't even have it.
Yeah, it takes a week and a half. So yeah, the number on the right, the +7 TV +4 screen, is technically the real consolidated number. So that's the important number, the consolidated data. The one in the middle is just for people who watched it on their TV screens. The other one includes tablets, like laptops, phones, and stuff like that. So the one on the right is the more important number. That's the real consolidated number. So we do have the consolidated number for episode 1 on the day we expected. It is weird that we didn't get the just the TV only number at the same time. Those are usually released at the same time because they're the same number, just divided up a little bit. So it's weird, but the 3.5 is a very telling number still.
Yeah, it's still a shit number.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it's terrible.
This was for their brand new season, their season premiere, and it's atrocious. It's all over.
Yes.
But,
I think next week we might see a consolidated number under 3 million.
I think that's it. I think that's a safe bet because I didn't even think to do this real quick. Let me pull this down. Let's take a look at some of the last.
Don't pull it down.
Oh God damn it!
Hello.
I hate. You know what? There's some things about EV Mux I like. There's several fucking.
You're gonna have to program it.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm gonna have
we
to
can't
play
see
around
our
with
names
shit.
now.
Yeah, I don't like this.
That
I
ain't
don't like
working.
this. I don't like this.
She's just playing. She's figuring it all out.
I
so
know
she
she's
can keep
playing
throwing
around
it
with
at
it.
Yeah, but
We
that
all have
doesn't
to
mean I'm
play
not
around
going to
with it.
criticize her for it.
I mean, I kind of
You
appreciate
did
him criticizing
wrong.
her. You know,
I
Don't
can
kick
see
me.
your names just fine.
It's not good.
I can't read.
It's pretty shit. But
Player electrician.
why can't I find my 2024 numbers? Why can't I find those?
No, let's
Where
talk
do I
about
put
let's talk about Shock's literacy.
Yes.
Here we are.
I see in
so I have
color.
the 2024 consolidated data pulled up right here. Give me a second. This is this. There's a lot of fucking playing around with this. I'm gonna have to fucking do here. I'm gonna do this as Windows. Fuck this shit. Wait. You are sharing a screen without sharing a system sound. I don't want to share system sound, so fuck off. God.
Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna.
You really think that was gonna change anything?
No.
You have to do the pro scenes.
Okay, so these were last year's consolidated numbers. Yeah, none of them got under 3 million, like you said, but if we compare this to what we had recently, 3.57 compared to. So we're relative. What was episode 6? Actually,
no, I don't know.
Episode 6.
Was
it
that
might have been 73
72?
yards.
Yeah, I was
no,
73.
episode 73 yards would have been episode 4.
No, that was Boom.
Boom
No,
was
3
3.
Boom was 3.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, it had the lowest.
Oh, wait. Was 6
wait.
Bridgerton? Was 6 Bridgerton?
I think 6 was Bridgerton because 7 and 8 were the season finale. So yeah, 6 would have been Bridgerton. So we're around the Bridgerton numbers.
Sounds right.
Because then 5 would have been Dot and Bubble. 4 was 73 yards. Was 3 really Boom?
3 was Boom, and then it was the Maestro for episode 2 and Space Babies for episode 1.
Oh, you're right.
That was the
God
double
damn
premiere.
it. I completely forgot Space Babies.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just a fart in the wind.
Energy of poop.
I completely forgot that show. God damn it! I completely
Blocked it
forgot
out.
Oh, I remember vividly using baby farts as a propellant for a spaceship.
My brain legitimately forgot that even was a thing. Until you said Space Babies, it's like Space Babies. Oh shit, that's where the
Booger
monster was.
And they had the what's that talking orange meme thing? They had the same mouth effects on the babies as the talking orange meme thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was
awful.
Annoying orange.
Annoying orange.
Yeah.
Oh,
same level of effects.
I remember those videos.
Yeah, so yeah, they essentially put adults' mouths onto babies' faces. It was horrifying.
It was creepy.
God.
It was very creepy.
Very poor choice.
And then yeah, they used like a cargo hold full of baby diapers, and they opened the door on it, and there was enough built-up farts in there that it blasted the ship out of orbit. But they didn't have an idea to how to slow down the ship when it got to its destination, and the doctor just fucked off. He's like, "Yeah, this spaceship full of babies is gonna be totally fine."
I'm on Doctor Who or Rick and Morty.
It does sound more like Rick or Morty.
Doctor freaking Who is what we're talking about. Shock. Like, there's so much that went on in Doctor Who that I've legitimately blanked out. I could have swore Boom was the second episode, to be perfectly honest.
This is all blurs.
Like the first 3 episodes, all I remember is Boom. I know 73 yards happened. That's about it. And I forget so much of what happened
They
last
still
season.
never explained that.
No, because you were supposed to explain it, Adam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were supposed to figure out what the fuck happened in that episode.
So I've let everybody down. I'm sorry.
You did. You blew it.
That was RTD's own words, that we were supposed to figure it out ourselves. Just like Millie Gibson was important because we thought she was important.
No, she's important. She's got big titties.
Yes.
Those were some nice titties. But those weren't titties with 2 D's. Those were titties with 2
I love the irony of him being like, you're supposed to find the explanation yourself, when it's like, the whole reason why you signed on to do this show again is to just do propaganda and preach to the audience.
The fuck just happened?
100%.
Are those better?
Huh?
No.
If you can make the thingies.
Because you know what show I'm watching right now for the first time that I really should have? Because I've seen Mad Men, but I actually never watched Sopranos.
You've never watched Sopranos?
Oh, the great thing about it is, like, there'll be a scene where, like, he won't just show up at therapy. He'll be walking to therapy, and he'll look at the fucking painting, and then he'll look at the dentist office, and you're just like, why are they showing me this? And they don't explain it, and it adds to character. You know what I mean? It's nice when shows show you things, but it's like this whole new era of modern writing is basically just, I want to preach to you the answer. So when you say, oh, you need to figure it out for yourself, it's, I don't know where you get that from, because that's not your whole motive for making this show anyway. That's your desire to write, is to just preach. I feel like that's like modern writing now.
Well, that's all RTD That's all RTD can do. He can just preach now. There was quotes from him that he thinks that TikTok is more based on reality than anything else.
Oh, fuck.
No way.
Yes. There were comments that he made. I don't know if you saw those.
That's insane.
Not the TikTok one specifically. He's always saying so much shit. It's hard to keep up.
I believe it at this point.
I mean, you're not wrong. He says just so much insane shit that there's things that he said that I've forgotten. To GHAL, I hate this one even more. I like that other
I know.
one.
Okay. So when I'm changing it, I can't see it. Like I can see the example, but it doesn't look the same as like when
This
it's on
one looks
everything
like
else.
the best right now, and it's still not great, but it is what it is. I like the
color?
customization ability here. I will say that. There's some other stuff we have to play around with before.
Do you want the color different?
No, I like the color.
Except
I think
can't
it's
see
fine.
the text.
We just can't see the names.
Okay.
That's the problem. But RTD, there was another thing he said recently that was just out of this world. It was he only wants to write about like the modern era.
Oh, I see what's happening.
In Doctor Who. And
I
in our
can see
space time traveling show, Jed.
Yeah, that's what we love to think about modern day issues, modern day problems, modern day storylines. I mean, yeah, previous Doctor Who, even under him, has briefly nodded at modern day issues in historical sense. I think I mentioned it on our Doctor Who Care stream when Martha first goes back to Shakespearean time. She worries, hey, am I going to be carted off as a slave? And the Doctor's just like, act like you own the place. You'll be totally fine. And they never mention it again. The fact that she's black never comes up once, as far as I'm aware, in any meaningful way, for the rest of Martha's appearances on mainline Doctor Who. Now, Torchwood is a different story, but on Doctor Who, her race doesn't come into play whatsoever, and she's one of the most beloved companions. She's not my favorite, but she's absolutely one of the most beloved.
I wouldn't say she's my favorite either, but she is up there mainly because of the stories that she gets involved with, like the Return of the Master.
Yeah,
and
she's
stuff
the
like
best
that.
episodes.
Human Nature and the Family of Blood is fantastic.
Oh, Family of Blood is just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But I will also say it is telling because I didn't know RTD didn't write Blink. And we have this last episode in which he's just crying that people like Blink over all of his other writing. It's kind of sad and depressing at the same time. Where I'm thinking about it more and more, and I'm like, why can't you just write something and just be happy that some people tolerate what you put out? Instead, you have to do a whole segment in which you're crying that nobody likes what you put out.
Well, I mean, even those audience of people, like, some people like to positive watch things. They do it all the time. They do it with the Rings of Power. They're like, well, everyone doesn't like this, so I'm going to be stunning and brave and say, well, I actually like it.
It's still just contrarianism, just with a different face.
But at least...
Finish your point, then I'll...
Well, at least the people that passionately hate things, whether you find them air quote toxic or not, you know they're genuine. You know what I mean? Like... What is your beef with someone not liking something that you have to toxically like something back?
So, Shock, what would you say if somebody, when they're writing their show, makes an entire scene where they have essentially fake fans in there? They're fake super fans, okay? Like they're super fans, but in the show they're technically not alive. Okay.
Oh my! Do they?
You following
okay,
along?
I got you.
You following with me? And these fake super fans that were just made up for the sake of the show and what's going on right now, still don't even like what you're putting out.
Oof.
One was a fatty on a scooter.
She was wearing a Beep the Meep shirt, and she said the line. I don't know if Jeremy wants to lead into it, but it's the wearing a Beep the Meat shirt while criticizing modern day Doctor Who is just wild.
She's also she's not fully criticizing it. She's like agreeing with it because Shock. She says hashtag RIP Doctor Who. This is how she got the leaks for what's gonna happen in the episode. And she's a super fan, mind you. So RTD wrote in fake super fans that thought they were real and alive of Doctor Who and the Doctor, and they openly don't like anything that RTD has made, but yet they're super fans wearing the Meep shirt and freaking out that Shiri Gat was in their freaking living room. We're like, oh my god, I can't believe the Doctor's actually here. We love you, but you don't like a single one of his.
To answer your question, Beep the Meep is a furry or a Furby demon baby who
I know who Meep is, but there's a shirt on him now.
Oh no! There's it's like fan merch with Beep the Meep on a T-shirt.
Like shock. They hop into what they think is the real world. Listen, we're dealing with primordial gods. Everything in this fucking show right now is retarded.
Yeah, they just threw out all the rules. Nothing matters.
They don't
just like Dr. House. I like it.
Yeah, everything just becomes idiotic. So they think they finally got out of this reel that they're trapped in by pushing through the screen and essentially fourth wall breaking into the real world.
No, essentially, they physically break the fourth wall.
Yeah, they technically break the fourth wall, but
it's a fake fourth wall.
Yes,
it's like 16 walls.
Like She-Hulk?
Yeah, worse than
my god.
It's in the same
like
vein.
She-Hulk. Yeah.
I wonder if they watched She-Hulk and got ideas.
They probably did.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So they break they break the fourth wall. That's not the fourth wall, but it is the fourth wall, but it's not. And they meet super fans that are so happy to see Shiri Gatwa as the Doctor.
And not surprised.
Yeah.
That two people just crawled out of their TV like The Ring. And yeah, they're totally chill with it. Oh my god, it's so cool to meet you.
And Shock, they're all dressed up in Doctor Who merch.
Was this an actual episode?
Yes, this was the latest episode.
Oh my
Well,
god.
not the latest.
They were dressed up like they were going to Comic-Con. Like it was full on.
And the Doctor's not interested in them?
No, he's loving it. He loves it. But
no, he cries when he has to leave.
He cries
he
when
loves
they
the ego boost.
He cries when they die.
Well, when he thinks that the fake people might fake die.
Yeah. When essentially they go on to whatever fake heaven is.
How did they explain that he has super fans and they just come out of nowhere?
They didn't.
So this is
oh my.
This is why we deal with a primordial being, Shock. We're dealing with gods.
Oh my god.
Okay, and the villain for the latest episode was Lux, the god of light.
The primordial god of light who pre-existed the universe. This pantheon of gods are older than the universe, even though one of the gods we saw, we actually knew his origin as being a dude in ancient Egypt times. But whatever, he's now a primordial deity. But yeah, they predate the universe. And yet, he's taken down pretty easily.
Oof.
Yeah, he ODs on the sun.
Primordial deity of light. ODs on a single star.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of retardation going on here, Shock. But so RTD wrote in these super fans of Doctor Who, and he couldn't even himself write that they like his work.
Oof.
I don't know how sad that has to
wanted
be.
To shit on fans.
Yep.
Yeah.
The whole scene is about I hate all of you.
I think it's more that he's crying that nobody likes his shit.
It's a combination. It's a combination of both. But it's I hate you. I hate you. I'm going to blame you for everything that's wrong because you don't like what I'm giving you right now.
I mean, Shock. They even went through all the shit that they did last season, and the fans were like, "No, we didn't like that, but we like Blink."
Oof. But he didn't do Blink.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And the new fucking partner has to even shit on Blink.
Yeah, she's kind of told briefly what it's about, that you can't blink. Not in a well way, like she doesn't actually know what's going on, but she's like, that sounds stupid. You have to blink.
Oh my god.
Shock. Last week she shat on the phrase timey-wimey.
Mm-hmm. And she made fun of the doctor's name. It's like, you're just called the doctor? Ridiculous.
I'm going to be called the nurse.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I love Adam's nickname for her. Belligerent is perfect. That is chef's kiss. The best nickname for a character I've ever actually heard. It sums her up perfectly.
It's pretty organic too. Middle of the street, middle of the video, boom, hit me. It's brilliant.
Well, it's also like her real name's like Belinda.
Belinda's the character's
name. I was looking for a
name.
play on the words, and then mid review, I said at the beginning of the review, I hope I come up with a nickname during the review, and I did. So I'm proud of myself. I did good.
Good job. You did it.
Belligerent Belinda.
I belligerent your mom.
Sorry. Listen, I mainly brought up Doctor Who because Jed was here. And
do we think she's going to be gay? Because she didn't answer the question if she preferred having a girlfriend or boyfriend when she was
played
asked.
a gay woman in Andor. So...
And she's shown no interest in the Doctor, but a straight woman probably wouldn't, to be fair. Yeah. But she might be gay too.
Are modern fans like typecasting actors? They're not allowed to be actors anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she did kiss the gay guy. Well, it's the straight guy, but I'm still convinced that dude was gay in a very disturbing way. That kiss was all kinds.
Oh yeah, she had an incel boyfriend because she felt like she had to stay in the closet. I can still see them arguing their way out of it. Oh yeah, Shock. They in episode 1 they said Planet of the Incels. They specifically said those words.
I did hear. I can't believe that word like reaches mainstream. It's such an internet word. Like they're so. That's where everyone's source comes from. Is the freaking internet.
Also, because like it's a definition of a word that doesn't even really exist.
No, yeah.
They don't use it for what it means. It's an abbreviation of 2 words, and those 2 words have nothing to do with its definition anymore.
No. Sorry, not you, the font.
I agree with that.
I think it almost is good on Jed. I don't know why.
It kind of works on Jed, but it's still not good. Yeah. But this is a little bit better. If you can make this black and green, if you can make this black and red, I would appreciate it.
Can we each choose our own? I don't like this communism. We all have to wear the same name tag.
Hey, shock. I'm gonna lay this out for you.
Did you want red?
Yeah, red.
Oh no, so that's not changeable. So I'll take it.
Well, fuck that.
You can't have
you're wanting that background part. You were wanting red.
I don't like it anyway. It's moving.
I don't care what you like, anyways, shock.
Yes.
So, the episode 1 is a. I'm not even gonna try to tell you what the fuck happened there because it still even hurts my head, and it's not because it's too smart. It's because it's goddamn.
He
This
killed
is
an entire hospital.
He killed an entire hospital, but the whole premise of somebody named a star after Belinda and all this craziness in 10 years of whatever. Okay, one of the villains is the AI generator that controls a bunch of robots. Okay. And people were saying it's a criticism on AI, but the problem with that is it wasn't AI, it was short for AL.
Yeah, robots don't know how to read.
Oh my god.
Robots don't know how to read because it was actually AL generator, and inside was Belinda's ex-boyfriend who was a incel manosphere guy, even though he comes off as gay.
Yeah, I kind of have a bigger question. Did he cry when he killed everyone in the hospital, or
no? He said, "Oops."
What? Oh my! David Tennant. What old man made David Tennant cry?
He cried when random brown girl he knew for 6 months off camera got yeeted by the robots.
So yeah, when Belligerent gets to this planet of the robots run by her ex-boyfriend, who's now Al Generator, the doctor decides that he's going to collect, an army of people to fight the robots and rescue Belligerent. And instead of just jumping into it, he has this weird speech that accomplishes nothing. And then the fight breaks out, and like 20 people die, and he's just running around with Belinda during the gunfighting, like, oh, this is so fun, it's a gunfight, ooh, and like 20 people are dead, and then the one person he knows by name dies, and so he leaves the room and like covers his face, and he's just like sobbing like a little girl. It's like you just led 20 people to their deaths, and it's catchy, funny, happy.
I think that just shows how like twisted the morality is since early New Who. Like the things that made like Tennant cry and sentimental and sad versus what makes the new, are we calling it the new or just the
no,
gay
it's Shooty Who.
It's Shooty Who, yeah.
Shooty Who.
The morale is so different because the Doctor's he's always shown some vulnerability.
What was that? Somebody dying?
Yeah, there's some screaming.
Oh. It's
Cloud, was
the
that coming
Super
from your
Mario
end?
trailer played.
That might have been Cloud.
Has the street violence escalated in Massachusetts?
All I know for sure is somebody screamed, and I don't know if it was a scream of pleasure or if somebody's getting killed.
Cloud left his gay orgy a few minutes before it was done.
He might have. By the way, Cloud, how you like Evie Muck so far?
I don't know how to do anything.
I'm lost.
Dermy, do you like that style or do you want the old one?
I kind of want the old one, the black to white, or red to black, whatever. Yes, I kind of like this one. I wish it wasn't pointed, but
You wish it wasn't blended?
no, pointed.
Oh,
Like if the side actually kind of like was flat here where the red is and then pointed off, I would like that a little bit better. But
okay.
Yeah, we're still playing around with this, Cloud, so there's all sorts of technical craziness going on. But
I also noticed that for some reason when you talk, my microphone goes off.
What
What
about
do
that,
you mean?
Dermy?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Does it really?
Yeah, it says like Dermy's talking, and then you can hear yourself kind of get muted. It only happened to me once, though.
No, that's when he was trying to talk to you in private.
Oh yeah, that's when I'm pushing to talk. So
See, right now, one of us can only hear him, and it's not me.
Who's he talking to?
Cloud.
I had a feeling it was talking to Cloud.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't.
Yeah, I can. Cloud, for example.
I wish I could read lips.
So what's dumb though is Dermy, Static, and I can't do that to each other.
No.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
We can only text to each other. And I may or may not have said a word I'm not supposed to say on stream to Cloud.
It's not the first time I've been called that.
Now I want to know.
I will put it in the private chat because I think you guys can probably figure it out.
Listen, on Xbox 360 during
I would say, is it the
the
NF?
heyday of Gears of War and Gears of War 2, I've been called everything.
Oh,
under the
that's
sun.
it.
Uh,
That ain't
Listen,
Oh,
we don't
come
get we
on.
don't get to say that word anymore, okay?
That's tame.
I
Right?
know it is. I know it is, okay? But we don't get to say that word anymore. So just getting to say it at all, you kind of laugh. But okay, let's get to one of the bigger stories today, shall we?
I better let's do a transition.
Here, you do a transition because I fucked up on
You got
one
a
thing and I need
bunch
to
of
grab it back.
super chats to read, don't you?
I have
Stream
two.
elements.
I
He's
have
got
two
stream
stream elements
elements.
I need to grab. So you do that. I need to grab one thing real quick, and then I'll get those stream elements as
All right.
well.
Well, we'll do a food one, and so be prepared to properly share it as I bring it up.
Okay, here. Let me
I
bring
got
it
you.
up.
What are
Oh,
you-
what the hell?
Stop
No, I'm doing this for
that
I'm
shit.
doing this for a reason. Okay? Then we do
That's gay as fuck.
voila.
I can't do picture in picture with this.
All right. So
Best that we
all right.
can do.
But the bottom row is cut off by us. Can't see the bottom row.
Okay, give me a second, okay? Best I can do right now.
Oh, you're pathetic. All right. Spend $6 on sides. The top row for $3, got a milkshake, I guess, of any kind. Cheese curds, mozzarella sticks. $2 row, French fries, sweet potato fries, crinkle fries, which that doesn't make any sense to me. French fries and crinkle fries are the same damn thing.
Not really, but
it's just a different cut. It's still a French fry.
Which ones are the same?
Yeah, but
Sorry. Crinkle.
Crinkle and French fries are the same thing. It's just a different
No,
cut.
not.
It's
not,
just a
not
different cut.
really.
It's like 1A,
One
1B.
is more cafeteria friendly, I'll tell you that.
It's a different cut. It's the same thing. Anyway, bottom row, mac and cheese, coleslaw, and mashed potatoes.
I'm gonna be a real fat ass and just
listen.
get all the bottom rows.
I'm gonna go first. They said you're a fat ass. Listen, I'm gonna spend $6 on just cheese sticks. I love cheese sticks.
Wait, so you can't. So you can pick only the same row?
Yeah,
No,
you just got to spend $6 on whatever you
No,
want.
you budget whatever you want. You have $6.
Whatever
Whatever.
you want. Yeah,
You can
so-
get 6 bowls of mac and cheese, which I might do.
Fat ass. So yeah, I'm spending $6 on cheese sticks because I love cheese sticks.
Cheese sticks?
Mozzarella sticks is what he's saying.
It's well, I say cheese sticks. They're mozzarella sticks.
I think it's the East Coast thing. Yeah.
Well, okay.
All right, Dermy.
I'm gonna go with a milkshake and cheese sticks.
I accept that. Just don't dip the cheese sticks in the milkshake.
I was just gonna ask that.
Never would.
Just don't do that. That would be blasphemy.
You only do that with Frosties and French fries.
Yeah.
I don't think even that's wrong.
No, strawberry shake with French
No,
fries.
fucking Christ.
All right, let me ask you though, Dermy, what flavor milkshake?
Yes. Looks like a.
If I could do like a,
You're allowed to pick your
Chocolate peanut
flavor.
butter?
It just says milkshake. I'll let you choose a flavor.
chocolate peanut butter.
All right, moving on to Static is not gay.
What? I like Reese's peanut butter cups, and I'll do chocolate mixed with peanut butter.
He likes black nuts.
Yes.
That's what he got
Yeah.
at. That's what he got at Sonic earlier.
No.
Oh, I want you to tell us that story when we're done here.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell the story.
All right, Static, what are you choosing?
You know, we could just.
I am going to choose. There we go.
The reason I don't like this is because our faces aren't on.
Right, but for this purpose, it's fine.
I think I'm going to go with 2 orders of cheese curds.
Really?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, good cheese curds are good cheese curds.
Yeah, I don't see it, but I'm not going to criticize. I just don't understand it.
Oh, it's not my turn yet.
Have you had good cheese curds?
I'm just not feeling the mod sticks right now.
I don't think I've ever had cheese curds.
I always have room for cheese.
You've
sticks.
never had cheese curds?
God damn it, Cloud.
All right.
Give me a moment.
All right, Gal,
So close to
pretend
the
you
place
can
where
eat.
poutine comes from. Like, how do you
Pretend you can eat these.
Oh, I can eat what I'm getting. The mozzarella sticks and the cheese curds.
Oh, okay. Hey, she played the game for real, guys.
Wow.
Like, I really want the mac and cheese because I miss pasta, even though it's not pasta, but whatever.
It's American
Cheese curds
pop.
and
Fuck
mozza
off,
sticks
Bug.
are perfectly fine.
Okay. All right. So, Shock.
6 bowls of mac and cheese.
Man, you're just gonna like lie there and be like,
I mean,
Happy.
since there's
not
since
even
there's
angry.
man,
sides,
you're gonna
Happy
be so
man.
constipated.
I know.
I can
Okay.
I can respect it. Honestly.
I feel like that would equate to 2 regular size bowls.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
our
probably.
size-
What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, Jed, you get to play this game for the first time.
Well, if I had to spend all the $6, is what I do. But probably I'd just do the mozzarella sticks if I was just actually having this. But to spend the full $6, got to do a mac and cheese, got to do some French fries, and some mozzarella sticks.
Are you gonna share that with your wife, or is that all for you?
That's not even a lot of food.
Yeah, I'll
The
share.
fries are to fend off the woman from getting your mozzarella sticks.
Put those in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
It's a little shield.
All right, Cloud, are you allowed to eat any of this?
No.
You can't have coleslaw?
Yes,
At least
want-
lie to us. At least lie to us.
Okay? Tell us what you would want if you could.
Is Cloud allergic to life?
No.
No, Cloud's a vegan house cat.
Yeah.
Gets beaten.
Before you question what the fuck just came out of my mouth, Jed, those were his own words.
I'm not. I mean, they fit.
Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad now. No, I'm sad.
Do you need me to make it big for you?
Don't phrasing.
Gal just asked Cloud if he wants her to make it big.
God damn it.
I'd probably do mac and cheese, French fries, and milkshake.
All right.
Okay.
Well done.
All right, chat. Of
Good.
course, you're always free to weigh in, and I'll kill it.
God damn it.
Hi.
Real quick, let me get these stream elements because Donald Trump for $20. My good buddy Dom told me to contact you guys here as a New Yorker folding. Wait, what? I'm not even gonna try. As a New Yorker, folding is the only way.
Okay, Dom.
I'll vote for Kamala Harris next time. So officially on Monday, I am signing an executive order that you must fold a New York style pizza to eat it. Sorry, folks, you need to learn. Let's go Yankees.
Definitely Dom.
This fascism is going to make me stop folding my pizza.
Jen, do you fold
A
your
little
pizza?
bit, maybe.
It's kind of like what Adam said, depending on the circumstance. Most of the time, no. But if I get a real big back half, yeah, fold that.
A nice big back end.
He likes the back end.
Yeah. Yeah, like it was the 6 slices for one pizza. Yeah, you got to do it for the second half of those. But 9 times out of 10, no, wouldn't fold.
We can't deny Dom's Italianness anymore. He's gone full fascist.
we call him Little Mussolini.
Yeah.
Little Mussolini.
Little Dom. Little
Dom Cellini, yeah.
I was about to say that, but I was like, that doesn't sound. It sounded right in my head, and at the same time, it sounded wrong. Dom Cellini. It's a little. Oh, whatever. Cloud. We never got your opinion. Folding or not.
Oh no, he gave it. He's a folder.
Oh, so you're a faggot.
Let's go.
Yep. He's a pussy. Woman behavior.
Gal's inner monologue says
I don't like floppy pizza.
Oh yeah, Jed. I don't
like
know if you know this. Gal has no inner monologue.
I heard
have
this
an
from
inner
Adam.
monologue.
Yeah, I heard that she doesn't think in words or pictures, so she just conjures speech out of nowhere.
Wow, well said.
She's one of those people who like say they don't have a filter between their brain and their mouths, but
I don't
she
say that.
actually does it. I'm not saying you say that, but I mean it sounds like you're the actual version of this. Not these people who say that. It seems like you might be the real deal.
I mean, I guess it could technically apply. I don't.
That was nicer than how I said it. I just said she was an animal. She's just got instincts.
I mean,
Inner
that's
monologue
the
is
same
the
thing.
soul.
Yeah.
Yes.
The soul.
The conscious whispering in your ear saying, "Don't say that. Don't wear that."
Say that. Yes.
Makes
Call
a
him
lot of
that.
sense now. You know what? The reason GHAL is so cutthroat is because she doesn't have a soul.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
It does.
Then
I can neither confirm nor deny.
And I'm the one saying that someone
Right?
doesn't have a
Yeah. I
soul.
was about
Did
to
you
make that
take it
comment.
from her? You're so nice, Jed.
He's
Maybe you should give it back. Maybe.
I'm well fed on Doctor Who stands.
Yeah. Oh God. I had somebody say that Lux was a good episode recently, and
I've been seeing a lot of that from the stands.
I have no energy to deal with that shit.
Well, because they got emotional when the wife came out of nowhere and was real.
Who brought the wife to life? It made sense the first time because Lex has magical powers over this fucking shit. But then who did it the second time?
Well, and the fact that she can exist without her film being played and without Lux's influence, maybe those Doctor Who fans are in the real world. They came out of the film, and that's how they survived, is they're actually running around out there, and they try to get hired by UNIT or something in a future episode.
God damn it. I usually say this on fucking Static's show, but I'm saying it here. We need a new genocide.
Wow.
I'm just...
Minecraft movie fans,
Yep,
that
you
one I can
did
get
that
behind.
on your own channel.
Oh, God. I saw those things. I was like, I can't. I want to see. I want to see this movie just to see like how bad it truly is. I don't want to
It's
go to the theater
horrible.
for that.
It's horrible.
I don't want to go to the theater and potentially see all that shit going on. I just don't.
You've already got enough diseases, Dermy. Don't add more.
Especially from that hooker.
Yeah.
Cloud, if that hooker did to you what she did to me, you die from orgasms.
Cloud is just jealous. He
Yeah.
didn't like seeing her ass so close to your face because, well,
Again,
Shut
he
the
would
fuck
die
up.
from an
Because
orgasm.
that is Clermy territory. And Cloud
God
understands
damn it, Adam!
thank you, Adam, for understanding what I was saying, and thank you, Cloud, for giggling over it.
I fucking hate all of you.
All of you.
Let's remember that Cloud was bribed to go after Dermy by being promised there'd be no more Clermy. And he was
For a
dumb
week.
enough to believe that.
No, absolutely not. I said for the week. It's
And
his
he got
fault
so
for not
excited he
reading.
agreed with the quickness.
Cloud.
There
I
was
thought
no
she
breach
meant-
of any promises or deals.
Do you have a picture of the screenshots? I mean, picture of the screenshots. Do you have a picture of what she said?
The word is
I don't have a
receipt.
picture, but I went back and looked, and yeah, she did say just for a week. I'm like, motherfucker.
Bitch, I was strategic.
Cloud, you're retarded.
I was half asleep when I read the.
Wait till you're awake, you.
He was probably just going to bed.
Never agree to shit when you're in that state of mind. Fuck.
Yeah, never agree to the shit in the middle of getting a shiny.
What's making Dermy so mad is because of what happened is what made him agree to Clermy publicly. Like, he started pushing Clermy, which will get into the zeitgeist forever.
Dermy had like 2 or 3 major fucking mental breakdowns that week, all because of Cloud. It was brilliant.
Everything, and now he's learning that Cloud did this.
I
I'm so happy right
Use your words.
I can't.
Somebody's gonna get a private message here.
This makes me so
It's not to me. I'm not.
Who is yelling at him
I don't even.
privately?
I don't even hear what you're saying, Dermy.
He's
Who's
he talking to?
Oh no, he's self-muted. He just self-muted. That's all.
I was
I
trying
thought
to
it was-
talk to Cloud.
Yeah, I thought it was walkie-talkieing somebody.
I was trying to talk to Cloud, and he said he can't hear me. I said a bunch of naughty no words.
Well, Jeremy, this will make you feel better. Here's your next birthday cake.
Is it a dick?
I see it. But before we do that, I have one more. Adam's inner
It's a
monologue.
dick.
Adam's inner monologue for
$10 says, I love cheese dicks hitting the back of my throat. If I'm feeling naughty, I will share my cheese dicks with Derby and dip them in chocolate frosty.
My inner monologue keeps betraying me.
I mean, didn't your inner monologue say that he really loved the banana going in the back of your throat?
I told you, my inner monologue says a lot of things that is not, in line with my actual conscious self.
Are not.
Well,
it was true at one point, but not anymore.
Well, on that note, this is going to be a long segment, and it is not going to be fun with how this all works. So, a lot of us here are anime fans, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
What does that?
We do a show every month.
I was waiting to pull that up, Gal. But
Oh, sorry.
no. Well, you pull it up now because we're gonna have to fucking fight with this shit. So I'll put this here. How many of you guys have heard about kake? I'm never gonna. I can never say it correctly. This what she just said. How many of you guys
say
have heard
kaka?
of this anime?
Just say kaka.
Well, it probably is shit. I've never heard of this anime.
So
say Shaka or Kaka? Someone say maybe?
I'm gonna give you guys a brief rundown of what this anime is. Okay, it is essentially a high school drama of sorts. But for anime, that doesn't mean CW shit. Okay, that means all sorts of craziness can happen, in which a bunch of prestigious rich kids go to a high school or an academy. They learn how to essentially rule the world. Like, these are high rollers of society. The twist is, one of the big aspects of this school is gambling. So they gamble on all sorts of stuff. And there's some rules to this, like you're not supposed to cheat, but everybody cheats, and it gets honestly kind of dark. Like, you know that Ahego face? Everybody knows that face, right?
The what face?
Ahego.
Ahego, that's what I said.
I just didn't hear what you said.
Oh yeah, the Ahego face. You know that face
Jeremy,
of like pure pleasure.
Why don't you make the face, Jeremy?
No, the face of pure pleasure and exhilarance and shit like that. Yeah, that's in every fucking episode, and they get off on some of the most sadistic shit. I watched a season and a half of this, and even I had to tap out. And I'm a guy that loves Berserk. Like, we're talking about people that start getting off to the idea of potentially getting shot in the head by the main character.
Kinky.
Yeah. There's a lot of like next level kind of sadistic shit in this, which I now need to go and rewatch. So it's an interesting anime. I will say that. Japan did a live action version back in 2018. Some minor changes here or there. It's mainly just people with blonde hair.
And let's be honest, Japan has just about a track record as making live action anime as the West.
I can agree with that, but I saw parts of this one. It at least tried to capture.
They try, but they always fail.
Yes.
The Bleach one, Full Metal Alchemist.
Bleach
all
gets way too much hate. Y'all are hating way too
much.
much.
No, the Bleach live action.
I know what you're
Bleach.
talking about.
Like
that
Full
movie
Metal
was abominable.
No, it
The
wasn't.
Full Metal Alchemist live action is a good example.
They
It
were abominable.
Sucks. But at least they come from a place of caring outside of the attack.
Yeah, I can say that, but it still sucks.
By the way, Alpha Omega is right here. If you lose some of these bets and you can't pay up, you become a slave. And that's an important factor here. I want you to always keep that in the back of your mind, that you could potentially become a slave. This is better than Berserk. I'd say no. Again, different styles, shit like that. This is sadistic shit that kind of even creeps me out. Like, one of the first competitors, you have to play a card game with her and guess cards. You're not supposed to cheat, but you can find ways to cheat that other people can't figure out. And if you lose to that chick with cards, she'll take your fingernails. Yeah. It's interesting. Anyways, okay, so we have this from Japan, stuff like that. You know what? Fuck it. This is Bet. I was gonna show you the other two trailers. I want to show you Bet because this is Netflix doing their live action adaptation of this. Okay. Now the anime. What the fuck did you just do?
My bad.
Now the anime is a Netflix anime, so they license it and it's on Netflix. Live action is also on Netflix. This is Netflix doing this. Now, I've laid the premise out to you, okay? It's darker, grittier, kind of fucked up in the head. I want to get your guys' reaction to this. Now, you should be able to hear this, but I just want to... I'm going to play this.
My name is Yumiko, and I've been bad. But sometimes you have to do a bad thing to make the world better. This should be fun.
St. Dominic's prep goes back 100 years. Parents send their kids here to learn what it takes to run the world. CEOs, dictators, crime lords. But it's not the classes that change you. It's the gambling. Your winnings are everything. Top 10 get into student council. They play like assassins. Teachers and students vanish. Dead, alive, nobody knows.
That sounds fun.
She's insane.
My parents,
They went to St. Dominic's.
one of these people murdered them. And I'm gonna find out who.
So you're some type of pro gambler, here to beat everyone and take their money.
No, not their money.
I'm a killer, then I'm perfected.
Royal blood! Blackjack! Bingo!
In this world, you rule or you obey. And at St. Dom's, I make the rules.
We're just getting started.
I'm a killer, then I'm perfected.
That's pretty much it. So what's your guys' first reactions to this? Outside of you guys not knowing what's going on here.
It reminds me of that, what is it, Riverdale, the Archie comic. Like, it looks awful. But fuck off with the blue lip chick having black hair, and then they made the fat chick have the platinum blonde pigtails. But
Static, maybe you. What are you thinking?
I wasn't interested.
Like, I could figure that out.
he's not the biggest anime fan.
I could figure that out. Yeah, Jed, I know you're not a big anime fan, but just from the trailer alone, what do you think?
It definitely doesn't sound like what you're talking about. That didn't seem dark at all. It just seemed like this weird girl power fantasy is the vibe I was getting, and it's I feel like they were trying to go for a Harley Quinn character for the main chick, and that's not something that I'm interested in seeing anymore. So, as I was so eloquently said a moment ago, not really interested.
Yeah. So the main chick, I would say there is a girl power fantasy within the actual anime itself. Somewhere in there, because
So my other issue with this is the sadism is not going to translate to live action.
oh god no, because that whole like
So
bingo
that
and
makes
her
this it
her
makes
winning.
this too quirky.
Her winning all those things. I can kind of remember that scene in it. She was happy and stuff, but it wasn't like that. That was too quirky. And then some of the sadism scenes are going to be. That's going to be fucked up. Because it's not... All I hear... Gal, basically, you said it. It feels like Riverdale. It feels like Riverdale. And just want to play you part of, like... just some parts. And maybe not parts. I'm going to try to show you this, but it's all in Japanese. But, like, these are scenes that are from the anime right here. Like, actions like this is from the anime of her getting fired up at playing life or death games. You're not getting this in the live action.
That's just something that's never going to be able to translate unless you're truly a psycho.
Yeah. Like, there's some...
Or it's
there's
like...
some scenes and shit that just... It doesn't mesh well. But, you brought up the blue lip chick, Gal?
Yes.
Right? You probably know a lot of this, right?
I watched your video.
Yeah. So here's one of the main characters in the actual show.
What are you
This is like our main antagonist chick. Okay? This is who she is in the anime. And then she was the blue lip chick right around here. Try to get the scene again. Actually, here. You know what?
Here,
Why don't we
you
just come
just
over here
had
to
it.
Pirates Nation? Here's all the changes that they did. Okay, we'll just look at this.
Oh, that
So-
mask one is probably the one that offends me the most.
I was just
Yeah.
saying that, but I was muted. Fuck.
That is a very cool stylistic mask traded in for a fucking COVID mask. That's like Darth Vader coming on screen with a My Little Pony COVID mask.
Oh, I did see this.
Yeah, you got this. You got this one. This is the
That's
chick that
so
wants to get killed. And then she's this.
That's some
here's our
good
main
shit,
character.
by the way.
Oh, great.
These are our
Netflix
two main
one.
characters, by the way.
Yeah.
Our female main character who does all the games, and then our
He was
our
narrating,
stand-in for
wasn't
the
he?
audience. Yeah, he was kind of the narrator. He's
British,
the stand-in
isn't he?
for the audience. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one
Remember when I said that
hilarious is-
slave thing? I want you to remember that.
Oh my god.
Oh, you didn't catch that the moment you saw the black dude? Yeah.
So actually,
here's-
I
Already
don't
mentioned that.
I don't think them casting the black person in that role is a bad thing. In that means things are healing, right? Like it's okay to
Yeah.
cast a black person as a slave
Hmm.
now.
This is why I call it liberal porn, because they
This
want to
one
get
is
off of
fucking
things that'll
egregious.
never fucking happen. It's like, here's an allegory for slavery. It's like, yeah, but that's not the source material. You're the one that made it fucked up, and you're getting off on it.
This is possibly the worst out of.
It's
Actually,
the
it's the
most
second worst in my
egregious.
opinion. This one.
I think the one
Yes.
below it is the worst.
Why does she have
Go-
blue
Going
lipstick?
from a woman
Oh,
to a
So
twink.
Wait.
okay, the
But the
blue
black-
lipstick is supposed to be her because she's supposed to be basically the counter to our main female character. She's the one that the blue lipstick chick is the one that runs the student council. She's the one that basically controls the entire thing. She's the counter to our character who comes out of nowhere and is also winning literally everything. Okay, and again, I'm only a season and a half into it. There's some shit that's still I haven't watched it for a while because I had to tap out. But there's very obvious like counterparts here. They're kind of the yin to the yang to each other. You can very easily see this shit going down. That's why she has both the aesthetic differences where the main character has black hair, she has white hair, she has blue lipsticks. The main character usually has more red lipsticks and red going on. She has maybe blue eyes and shit like that. So they're
There's-
supposed to be countering each other.
There is absolutely no reason to miscast this in such a way.
You can cast it this way. Give her the fucking white hair.
It's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Sorry. The
But-
character design. The cast
Yeah.
is fucking whatever. But like
Oh.
the hair, are you kidding me? It's clearly an iconic look for the manga and the anime. What are you doing?
Even the Japanese got it pretty much
Yes.
dead on.
Yes. And
Um,
that's what I'm saying. You have that prime fucking example. It's not like it's something that's not possible to do.
Here's this character who's essentially one of the student council members.
Why is that a gay man now?
Yeah, it looks like a they them.
I think it's a they them because it went from a lolly to a they them.
I said a twink.
You know, I mean, a lolly's bad enough,
Right.
and
This isn't. I don't think this is a chick.
no, it isn't.
It definitely is not. It actually looks like the little brother to the Don't Be Suspicious guy
Yeah.
from Parks and Rec. It looks like
And
his
then-
kid brother.
Oh, yeah, what's her fucking face?
You can easily see though that Japan, outside of this moment here, they didn't really get the blonde hair. You can see that easily. Okay. And we can't really get a good picture of it here. I'll solo lay out. this
Honestly,
one
the
real
chick
quick.
with the mask, it's way more imposing when she has black hair.
I kind of agree, but I'm doing this just for a moment because the bottom row.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just Netflix.
I want you to realize something though. Here, I cancel the spotlight. Yeah. The bottom row chick.
Yep.
The main male character actually loses to her. So you know that whole slave thing?
Mm-hmm.
He's a slave technically to her.
But it's black on black crime.
Oh, that's black
Ah,
on
but
black. That makes sense.
she's white black.
Yeah, that's allowed.
Yeah, she's white black, and then
It's allowed though.
You're right. You're right. She's a light skin.
Yeah, like that.
Wait.
It's in modern times. Like if you're light
Oh, no,
skinned,
wait,
you
I
might as well
can't-
be white.
I would play the clip, but this stupid thing won't let me share audio.
What I will say is so she wins, she gets him as a slave, and then our main character basically wins him. And that's why he follows her around, but he's also like mesmerized by her. She doesn't treat him as a slave, but he's technically her slave. So, Asian chick is gonna have a black slave. Welcome to modern Netflix, guys.
Am I the only one who thought that chick on the bottom looked like brown Bella Ramsey?
No, you're not, because she's also fat.
It might just be the downsiness.
It might be, but here's It's a Gundam's pictures. She's fat.
Hold on. I have.
She's fat.
I've called in an expert.
That is not fat, Dermy.
No. That is not.
I've called in an expert. Share my screen.
Is this really a non-binary Pakistani dude? Jesus.
I mean, that might be an
I've
explosive
called in an
subject
expert
right now.
All right.
Half breed.
Thank you, Dre. Thank you, Dre.
Listen, I was not a huge fan of this particular anime, obviously, because there's things that are just even a bit much for me. I'll rewatch it all and get the entire story, because there were some actual interesting elements to it and things that I was enjoying. It's just a little bit too much horniness on some of the more sadistic shit that I was just not into. Adam, wouldn't you think after One Piece they would have learned a lesson? Even though we are not huge fans of One Piece, people liked it.
Live action.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you're right.
Say it right, fathead.
Silver sent this to me and told me to react to this, and I was just blown away at how bad it was. Because we already said it, well, GHAL and I did, and the trailer comes off as CW bullshit. When the anime itself has nothing to do with CW shit. It's dark, it's edgy, it's insane.
Here's the problem. Anime and in Japan, they have no problem doing actual dark, edgy shit, well-written shit that doesn't involve shock value, low IQ bullshit. That too many sad nipples here. I'm being thrown off.
I know.
Put them next to each other.
Actually, here.
Sad nipples next to each other. No.
Boobs. We got boobs.
Yeah, but they're
You're in
sad
between the
nipples.
boobs, Adam. You're in between the boobs.
It's sad nipples, and I don't
it's two
want...
dudes' boobs.
Yeah.
There's no real good way to put them together unless we do.
I don't know. You just put them together, you idiot.
Put them far apart. You imply that they're big.
They really are sad, though.
Yes, they're sad nipples. And
Anyways,
nobody likes a sad nipple.
No.
But shit. What the fuck was I saying?
It was something about like
low
nipples.
IQ. I mean, this is something I'm going to talk about on Sunday in terms of the whole Andor thing. In the West, they create low IQ, shock value, ideologically driven writing to make people that are tuned into that shit feel like they're smart. And because it speaks to their idiocy, they think the rest of us are dumb and we don't understand. That's what this type of shit is when they put this shit on the CW type of crap. They think they're smart and they're edgy, but it's just low IQ crap. And it's just there to make dumb people think they're smart. Writing that, and Jake can back me up on this. Writing for shock value is not edgy, deep, mature writing. It's just sad, shallow writing for.
It's a smoke screen.
Yeah, go ahead, put it. Yeah, it's just there to get an instantaneous reaction and have the initial "oh my god," but there's no actual deep thought for it. It's just surface. It's all surface.
Alpha Omega says this, only reason the One Piece show was decent is because Oda was watching everything. I could agree with that.
And he supposedly has been watching season 2, but I'm not sure as closely.
I don't know what's going on there. I'm at least a little bit more excited for season 2, and I didn't.
I'm just glad it got
1.
some normies into watching the anime.
Yeah, but I would say I agree with Alpha Omega though with the second part. If he was it's basically Cowboy Bebop all over again.
Oh yeah, they wanted to make Kobe and the other dude gay together. They wanted that. They so wanted to make them gay together.
But like this, everything that we're seeing here with Bet, which why the fuck are you naming it Bet? It's just Cowboy Bebop. everything that you're seeing about it, it doesn't feel like what you're actually supposed to be getting here with the Cowboy Bebop live action. What the fuck was that shit?
Yeah.
That wasn't a space cowboy adventure. That was
It was just awful. That's all we got to call it. It was awful.
By the way, did you see that she's come crawling back saying she's sorry for attacking?
That is something that he was in the
Hi,
chat.
I need work.
Somebody JS Pena wanted me to do a video on and bring up because I haven't looked too much into that, so that's why I haven't been.
Oh no, it's just a very simple. No, it's a very simple thing. I have no work. I'm sorry. Please accept me now.
Please forgive me.
I didn't mean what I said.
The only way that anyone will accept her apologies is if she does the costume right in a photo shoot for Instagram.
She don't have the titties for that.
I know, but people will at least start to forgive her. I
She's
think.
got the flat ass for it, though.
See, Faye has them titties.
I know.
This one don't even got the titties.
You can't have both sometimes.
I remember when that show came out. I went to Anime Matsuri. I think the first year, not when I was streaming, and I saw a chick with a Faye Valentine outfit on. And she looked.
Well, see,
yeah.
When that whole thing happened, all our videos were putting up cosplayers who did it right, and freaking Netflix couldn't do that.
Have you ever had the misfortune of seeing Man Faye?
No, what the?
Somebody just kick him out for a minute for just bringing that up.
That's too gay even for this stream.
This close.
Hold on a second. It looks like Dermy's had his head just like markered in there.
Yeah, it kind of does. God, my hairline's dead.
It is
dead. Cloud.
Dermacula's back.
Cloud.
What?
Why would you even bring that
I'm
up?
the one of I'm the one of questionable sexuality here. Okay. Even I haven't seen Man Faye.
I've seen it at Anime Boston, so.
That's even worse. Because you didn't see it on purpose, yet you've retained the memory.
I think it's worse that you saw it in person. At least online, you could say that it scrolled by your fucking feed once recently. This is you saying that you saw it in fucking person.
Oh, trust me, I've seen a lot of.
Stop!
Terrible stuff in Anime Boston.
Stop.
Don't tell us about FurryCon. We don't want to know.
Oh,
no, it's not FurryCon, but furries do show up to Anime Boston.
Furries show up everywhere, but the sad thing is Cloud probably takes them home with him.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh, Jed, are you aware of the Sasquatch lore?
Of course he is. I've told him.
Oh, you have?
I haven't retained it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but you're aware that Cloud had sex with a hairy, smelly Sasquatch woman.
No, I don't remember this.
Oh.
It doesn't surprise. Well, the only thing about that surprises me is that you're still calling it a woman. I just assume it was a gay bear.
Listen, she was a gordita.
To be fair, we don't know if it was a woman. We're just running on what he
Okay.
Are you sure? Or was it a torta? All right, there's a difference here.
All right, listen. I came prepared tonight to save us from a conversation like this. And since we're talking anime, I feel it's right.
What super chats did I miss?
I feel it's right to bring up a young lady who builds Gunpla.
Ooh.
A young lady who builds Gunpla. She's famous for building Gunpla, but she's also famous for having them titties.
Real quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello. Real quick, give me a moment, Alpha Omega. I see what you said.
Let it happen.
Play the Japanese
Why are
live
you
action
covering it
trailer.
up?
Stop it! I'm reading something. Play the Japanese live action trailer. I will after this. Actually, no. Here, I'll do it tomorrow.
Her entire channel is her with big titties building Gunpla. That's her entire channel.
Send me that channel.
High art.
That is high art.
She does the Lord's work.
She does. Oh, I know her. Yeah.
I would like to watch this. 100% for the Gunpla. 100% for the Gunpla.
It's both. Come on.
Yeah. We all know it's for the
doggy.
Gunpla because she doesn't have a dick, so you don't want it.
Oh.
Cloud.
Stop projecting, Cloud.
Give me a moment. Yeah, because I missed that super chat, Alpha Omega, I will do it tomorrow on Saturday Charity. By the way, Hail, Hayden, how you doing? She has fantastic streams. I would like to see.
See,
these
Hayden
streams.
knows.
I would like to see
Hayden
these
knows.
streams. What? Oh, holy shit! There's a magnifying glass.
What?
I don't know
What?
why anybody would ever use this.
For what?
What are you talking
No, if I
about?
hover over the super chats, there's a magnifying glass in it, and it makes them bigger. Not super chats, but the chats in general.
Because you're old.
Jeremy's gonna upload his dick pics now.
Ew.
No.
No.
Those don't go anywhere near. Actually, China.
Those shouldn't exist.
China already has them. Okay, we want to talk about Oblivion, or we want to talk about Nintendo.
What about Oblivion?
Flip a coin.
Please, Oblivion.
Do you want to do Oblivion?
Get
I
obliviated.
don't care.
Fuck Nintendo.
You just don't want to talk about Nintendo because you're.
I'm with Gal.
dead
Fuck
inside.
Nintendo.
You just don't want to talk about Nintendo Cloud because you'll never get a Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, eat my ass.
Oh, I thought they wouldn't have a problem selling out.
I want to be on the record that when the Switch 2 was announced, I am one of the few people said, and I was criticized for this, that it might end up being one of the best-selling consoles of all time. And I got yelled at for that. And look where we are now.
I've maintained that position, mind you.
But does it matter? Okay.
No, I was just going
no,
from. I was just putting out there for statistical purposes.
But it doesn't
considering-
matter though, because of scalpers. It just matters how much they make. They're always going to go out of sale.
Well,
it's
no,
about the long term.
I mean, like in the end, like when
Oh,
all is
okay,
said
yeah.
and done, that it might end up being the number one.
Can we
console of all
agree
time.
that the people that are like celebrating that it's already sold out, it doesn't mean anything yet because of
No, it
scalpers?
doesn't mean anything. But
long term.
Long term. I mean, but this is off to a good start. And I just
Oh,
say
yeah.
in the beginning, I got yelled at for saying, "Oh, how dare you make this statement?" I said, "Dude, I'm just looking at the numbers and the install base, and it's got a massive install base.
I just
who are
don't
going
think-
to go out and buy this shit."
I know the Nintendo fans are going to get it, but it's too expensive for just normal families to just casually pick up. So many kids that I know, like in my life, all have Switch Lites. They buy their because they're affordable. And so the entry to getting a Switch is much higher than only hardcore gamers or hardcore Nintendo fans are going to get. So in the long term, I don't think it's going to be like that. But it selling out is not like the victory yet, because we're talking long term. That was always the argument about the price, is long term, not that it wouldn't sell out first year.
Anyways,
I'm not debating that. I'm not disagreeing.
I'm not debating
Cool.
anything right now because I think people are discounting it too much.
Discounting what?
The Switch 2. I think it's going to be just fine. It's probably going to outsell Switch 1 maybe.
Someday, maybe. You
That's
need
why-
some
I think
time.
That's why I said
long,
at the end of the
long,
road.
long term. Yeah.
I said at the end of its life. That's why when I made that video,
Mm.
I said at the end of its life, it may end up being the biggest selling console.
I think the Switch one also broke a lot too. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of repeat buys.
And people did buy multiples. We know people that have like 2 or 3 of them that aren't broken. They just
Well, Animal Crossing, you can only have one island per console. I knew women with 3 Switch Lites because they wanted 3 islands.
So DSP
Gal,
apparently had to buy
explain
2
your
Switches.
explain your gender.
Yeah, explain women.
I have 2 Switch Lites.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I can't. Women. Are you kidding me,
Cloud.
motherfuckers?
Wait, no, Gal, you just gotta pass. All right, you're done. Cloud, explain yourself.
Listen, they're both Pokemon ones.
That's it.
I don't give a fuck if they're both
I got the
Pokemon
Sword and
ones.
Shield one, and then I saw they announced the Diamond and Pearl one, so I got that one too.
Wait, are we talking about the life-size
do you do this to
Vaporeon
us?
dolls?
No, not fuck off with that.
Why do you
no.
do this to us? I don't. I can't defend him.
I also
Chat.
listen. I also wanted the Zelda one, but they sold out of that one.
Oh, the OLED one. So, do OLED count as overall Switch sales?
Yes.
Yes, because it's
And then-
it's just like a improved Switch.
Yeah.
So it would
I think
count
those are much more with a buy than like a PS4 Pro. But those
PS4 Pro.
counted.
Nobody
not
needs a fucking
really.
PS4 Pro. Nobody needs a fucking
But does
PS4
PS4 Pro count towards the overall PS4
Yes.
sales?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like I think PS4 Pro, PS5. You mean PS5 Pro?
How?
You mean PS5 Pro?
That's what I'm saying. Like they're not gonna like. I don't think people are gonna afford to own multiple Switches.
I think
like they did.
I think like the pros are always a dumb thing. I think that's dumb. Hayden,
Yeah.
did they break a lot, or do you just
Well,
have
like the example I was giving
I
was
think both.
DSP. DSP bought 2 Switches. Now I'm not talking about his recent Nintendo Switch 2 fiasco. It's just I feel sorry for him, but at the same time, dude, you
wait,
did
I
it
don't
to
know
your
this. What
fucking
happened?
self.
I don't keep track of DSP lore. What happened?
It's glorious.
I'm just gonna fucking bring up the memology video. You know what? Fuck it.
It's
I'll
so
bring this
good,
up.
yeah.
Oh wait, no. I want to remove this and stop sharing. Jed, have you heard this?
No, not anything about DSP.
Oh, okay. So, DSP was recently trying to buy the Switch 2 on stream.
He quit gambling long enough to buy something?
Yes, but
apparently he got addicted to buying statues. He said that on streams a bit. It's like, what the fuck?
He's been buying he's been buying like top cards, the top cards for wrestling. But I'm pulling up the video now. Give me a second. Okay, this is a 4-minute video. Memology made this. I did tweet this video out because it's a fucking good video. So give me a second. Okay, should be here. I'm adding it to the scene. I know we're replacing static, but we are going here. So we're just gonna let this play.
Your delivery. Confirm. I got it from Walmart. Of all places, I got it from Walmart. We did it, guys. That was a nightmare, but we did it. 100%. I got confirmation. It's the standard one. I didn't get the Mario Kart bundle.
But that happiness will soon turn into sadness.
It claims I'm still in line for the Mario Kart bundle. It errored out, and then I didn't get it. But it claims I'm still in line for it. I'm trying to check out at Target. It won't let me check out. Every time I click on it, it just loads endlessly, and then it says error, can't complete the order. Well,
this is why, mind you.
Real quick, I'm playing Oblivion right now, and Harvest Dawn is playing, and it fits with the video so perfectly.
So you can't see it yet. DSP shared his address and his order code and everything.
He is
dumbass.
Just ignore me in the corner looking like an idiot. So here it is from Walmart.com. Delivery, pre-order date, my address. There it is. The Switch 2, order total.
He just did.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I got it. 100% confirmed.
Live on his stream.
Yeah, I'll self-dox like you guys don't know my address. It was doxed in 2014, the week that I moved here. You guys already know my address.
Well, maybe people forgot it.
I didn't know it, and I don't want it. But Jesus,
this dude will delete so many streams if he even like gets a super chat that criticizes him. But he won't delete a stream that has his address on it.
I think we need an application with his address built into it, so we get like a mark safe from DSP radius.
So
what's the radius to be safe from him?
I want to mind you guys, we're only a minute into this almost 5-minute video.
Oh,
it keeps
Lord.
getting worse.
Is he gonna have a meltdown?
But I'm not going to show you my credit card information and everything, but that's it right
You'll
here.
see
That's
what
the
happened.
Walmart
He
pre-order.
showed all the
right.
info about the
We're good.
order.
Well, everyone, this is the daily wrap for Wednesday, the 23rd, 2025. I actually already filmed a daily wrap, and it was a really positive, great one. And now I have to refilm this an hour later at 11:16 p.m. to tell you how messed up my situation is when people say things about how Phil over-exaggerates and Phil constantly is just talking out of his butt. So here's what happened today. We had 2 great streams. The first stream was Oblivion Remastered. Great fun. We hit the goals. Then the late stream was also a
Hit
great
those
stream
goals.
of me building the first half of my Lego Piranha plant. We hit the goal again, which means that tomorrow we're doing DSP tries at Chipotle, and that's awesome. At 8:55 p.m., I attempted to get the Switch 2. I was going between multiple different websites, including Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and more. Couldn't get it from anywhere but Walmart. Added 2 to cart. Actually checked out both the Mario Kart bundle and this regular Switch 2. Regular Switch 2 was coming June 5th on release day. The other one is coming June 8th. Great. Checked out, paid, good to go. Finishing up my work.
Wait. He just spent $900?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Adam, it's about to get really funny. Adam, they got canceled.
It has only begun.
Okay.
Turned the stream off. okay, I'm going to film the daily wrap. As I'm filming this daily wrap, I announce, hey, I got 2 Switch 2s. What a great day. Everything's amazing. And then I check my email where it proceeds to tell me that both orders have been canceled.
Because he said the order number.
Does it say that it's because of an error on Walmart? No, it says, I canceled the orders.
You're dumbass.
Because he showed the order number.
You're a fucking idiot.
He showed the order number. He showed all the info for it. So his detractors went out there and canceled it for him. And now because the Switch 2s are sold out everywhere, he can't get a Switch 2.
Oh, that's karma, baby.
This guy makes Dermy look like a savant.
Well, listen. When all is said and done, there'll be DSP and cockroaches left, okay?
That's all there'll be.
What's sad is that DSP has a goal for every stream that he does. And mind you, he streams almost 24/7, but he makes like every different segment a new stream according to him. Okay, so even though he does one long continuous stream, he'll go like, hey, this part is this is my goal. Every stream has a $150 goal. Every fucking stream. And the fact that he can hit that thing over and over again, is
everybody's
insane.
got, there are always whales out there. So, I mean, no.
I want his whales. Listen, I'll treat you better than DSP treats you.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll give you a reach around.
Yeah,
he won't pleasure you like that. I'll actually listen to you.
Stop.
No, thank you.
Just stop. Stop.
I'll say it all. I'll keep going. Oh God, now we have boobs in the thing.
You are so fucking gay.
Why am I gay?
Do you really have to ask?
You are gay.
Anyways, yeah, that's what's going on with DSP right now. He
glorious.
He is crying and breaking down because people got the order number and canceled it.
He's an idiot.
He's also refusing.
Weasel said he's lying.
Huh?
Weasel says he's in the chat. Weasel says he's lying in the chat.
So Weasel is saying that he's lying. I have not been able to confirm this, but he's saying that there was a limit one, like you could only buy one Switch.
So
2.
that's what I thought was gonna happen. Is because he tried ordering 2, that automatically like detects you as a scalper, so they would cancel both orders because you're not allowed to order more than one.
But the thing is, he ordered the bundle and a Switch 2.
I still think that counts.
That's my question: is does that count or does that not count? Because if it
what
does
count,
count,
what if he ordered from 2 different accounts?
I doubt he did that.
He's not that smart.
He's not.
No.
Adam, he only recently learned what a VPN was.
If Walmart can't fucking figure out that the same location has 2 different accounts and is ordering a bundle and a non-bundle, then that's why scalpers are winning, dude.
Listen, I know.
I've using a VPN since 2015.
I know next Thursday we're doing the May 1st burst. Adam, legitimately, he just learned what a VPN was just a few months ago, and he pleasured himself endlessly going from website to website looking at ads that are in different countries. He was he was mesmerized by this for hours and just laughing at it.
I love him.
He would jump to Canada, to Korea, to Taiwan, to Russia just to look at ads.
You know what? We're doing something wrong. We must be doing something wrong as YouTubers. We must be.
Did you see the clip where someone who's been subscribed to him for like 36 months does a member chat saying like it's hard to watch you anymore? And then he's like, well, maybe if you supported the content, it'd be more entertaining.
He tried to paywall Oblivion. He tried to fucking paywall a playthrough of Oblivion, said, well, if you guys want this, you should be supporting it. I have a business to run.
Well, he cried about Yakuza. He's like, I'm playing Yakuza and nobody's watching me play.
Dude.
So
the dude started playing Minecraft again, okay?
You mean the way you wanted us to play Minecraft?
I still want us to play Minecraft. I will still fight for that. Anyways,
good luck with that.
He started crying about basic fucking features in Minecraft. About how a creeper will sneak up on you and you won't know it and then explode. He started crying about that.
That sounds like what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, he started crying that he lost all of his fucking items because he died and respawned somewhere farther away, and he's not going to be able to get back and get them. It's like, how? Why are you crying about basic fucking shit?
Because he's DSP.
I don't know how. And people pay this fucker.
I know. I don't know how people are still watching him, dude. It's insane.
It's mainly just trolls.
Mainly, for sure.
And then there's PWR.
But
that's another conversation for an entire another time.
I don't know.
I mean, do you think his like subscribers are like pity subs? Like the detractors are like, I gotta throw in a subscription because this guy makes me bank on detractor videos alone. Like,
I think it's the
has
same people
subs.
who watch NASCAR. They're just waiting for a crash.
Exactly.
Yeah. He does 2 streams a day, 150 goals. Yeah, $300 a fucking day.
Oh.
Listen,
my
DSP fans and followers that pay him. My name is Dermy Wormy. I will 100% be willing to be your sub-in for DSP. I will give you better content. I will be more interesting. I will be more entertaining, and I will take your money gladly and not make you feel dead inside.
So you could have just ended that spiel by saying, "I will be your sub."
There's a reason I didn't say that. Because I knew what was going to happen there. And the scary thing, I know of, okay, I don't know them personally, some actual DSP stands and simps. One of them is called PWR, which, again, that's another entire basket case just waiting to happen. Holy
The guy who was streaming, the live streaming guy on Twitch or whatever?
No, this guy streams on YouTube.
Oh, my bad. I meant YouTube. He sounds like a girl or a guy. It's like a trainer.
He's a guy, and he's like almost Adam's age, lives with his mom, and can't afford Burger King.
Oh, I know. He was just like, yeah, my mom's calling me. Oh, maybe she's at Burger King. Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe she's bringing me food.
Maybe
I'll be back.
Maybe she's at Burger King. Maybe she can get me Burger King. Here, I'm gonna mute and talk to my mom. Doesn't mute his stream, and you hear the entire conversation with his mom.
Wow.
He didn't get Burger King, guys. So he set a goal on his stream to get Burger King. And then he didn't hit the goal, and then the next stream he chastises his.
Listen. I haven't recently had some Burger King, which honestly was terrible.
Yeah,
but
it's gross.
It was what was out. It was what was outside. It was what was outside my hotel.
Your body's a temple, Adam.
It was there.
Your body's a synagogue, Adam.
Wait.
That's good. That's good.
I had a Jewish friend. He used to
Well,
say
technically, we call it temple, so it still is a temple.
Yeah.
It is a temple, but it's
no, that was a good one though. You get points for that one. No, but having recently gone to a Burger King and it's garbage. If to get even the small thing, it's not going to cost more than like $10 or $15 to get a substantial amount of something.
He wanted like $30. That's all he wanted, and he
you gotta
didn't
pay
get
for the
it.
shipping. With
I did spend $30, but it fed me for like 2 days when I spent on that. I didn't eat it all at once.
Listen, he didn't get it, and then the next stream he chastises chat for not giving him the $30 to get Burger King.
Draft's looking is pretty predictable, except Cam.
But the sad thing is PWR now, because of Kiddo Casino, he's more successful and bigger than fucking DSP. He's actually hitting like his regular goals and is getting more views. Gal?
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing.
Wait, did I only hear that? I can't tell. Sorry.
All I heard was a sigh and like, oh my god.
I let go
And I'm
of the
like-
button too soon. I was talking to Shock. Carry on.
This is going to get very dangerous.
It is.
You know what
I'm
this is
kind of
like?
scared.
Sports, I didn't want to interrupt.
No,
the
you know what
geekdom.
this is like? This is like when you're playing an MMO and you're doing private messaging and you accidentally forget to switch back from group chat to private messaging, and you say that thing openly in group chat you meant to send in private, and everybody's going to go, oh my God. It's going to happen eventually. One of y'all's going to do it.
Sure.
I was just talking about Shador Sanders not being drafted after 3 fucking rounds.
Listen,
Just
I'm gonna
typed my whole. No, I can just say it out loud. Fuck it.
Did you hear me just saying hello? Can you hear me?
Did we just talk about the NFL draft on this channel?
Wait,
it's
we're
my
doing
fault.
that. I'm just gonna
Leave it
go
to the woman to make
just
it.
gonna go.
I'm ready to talk Oblivion.
Okay, let me pull up Oblivion, shall I? What time?
So I guess
it?
I guess we sort of did talk Nintendo. I guess. Okay.
We did
I
talk
guess.
Nintendo. That's pretty much all that. Go ahead.
No, I just think our discussion summed down to, yeah, it's successful, but none of us give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Nintendo. I said it before stream. I'm waiting for a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm waiting for the release date for Pokemon, and then I'll buy it then.
I'm waiting to see if I can con Jeremy into buying one for me, because I don't have any desire to buy it for myself, and Mario Kart is not a good enough reason for me to buy a whole ass console. But he's like, we don't have enough players. You got to join.
Well, that's why he's getting them Jewel commercials out there. He's got to pay for all them Switch 2.
Jewel commercials?
You mean the Fume commercials?
Fume, sorry. Yeah. Don't Jewel. It's not cool.
You can't advertise Juul on YouTube.
Because it's actual tobacco.
Yeah, can't nicotine and
I
alcohol.
said don't YouTube, don't Jewel. It's not cool. Got it? Got it, kid?
That's
and
right.
Then I just get a Sports Wars notification about the Shador Sanders.
Listen,
nice.
don't
I also
Juul.
wonder
It's not
if-
cool. Use Zen.
I think Switch 1 is
It's
still
not
gonna
tobacco.
sell
It's
a lot.
nicotine. It's completely different. Anyways, okay,
Oblivion.
let's talk about Oblivion, shall we?
Yeah.
Because Bethesda, I honestly think Bethesda did the one smart thing in years with this one. Even with them just shadow dropping it. So give me a second, guys, so I can fucking set the shit up. This is the only thing about this
Time's up.
fucking shit I hate. You shut the fuck up, woman.
Shadow dropping is genius because we don't have to see all the leak. Because actually the leaks looked terrible than the actual game.
I didn't mind the leaks that much. But
No, they visually don't look as good as the final one. It leaked like a week or two than the actual release, and the visuals look worse.
I could agree with that. But yes, we had Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. This is a remastered, by the way.
It's not it's a remake. It's from scratch.
Then how does it have the same bugs?
Because they did it all from scratch.
Exact same bugs, exact same voice fuck ups and everything like that.
I love that. I know I'm kind of a fucking Todd.
Did
simp,
Adam
but
just drop?
Did I piss him off about?
He's so mad at Oblivion.
Is he?
No, I was trying to do the remastered, and then Shock did the whole remake. I think you literally did piss him off enough to run away.
Did I? I don't know.
Think so.
I genuinely don't know anymore.
Didn't I hear Adam say something earlier about how the remaster and the remake are just the same now? It doesn't.
That's
fucking
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm totally
he might have, but yes, Oblivion came out, and as of right now, it is just rocking and rolling. The funniest thing, though, Jed brought this up earlier. I think it was on stream. I don't know. We've been going for a while now. This game is just destroying Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh, the peak for Assassin's Creed Shadows is still at 67,000, I think.
I believe so. I can look that up real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's quite a bit lower than this. And this is after 2 days, whereas Assassin's Creed Shadows had 2-3 months. I don't know how long it's been.
And this is a game that's also free on Game Pass.
Yeah.
And cheaper.
Here's
Cheaper.
Assassin's
64.
Creed Shadows. Here's 64. This Shadow dropped free on Game Pass, and it's still just crushing it.
Yeah, and it's a remake or a remaster, depending on how you think about that. And it's an old game. I'm still of the opinion that Bethesda should, finish Elder Scrolls 6, but at least they stopped their pattern of remaking Skyrim a million goddamn times.
I don't want Elder Scrolls 6. I don't want it to ever see the light of day. I really don't.
I just rather them do new stuff. Keep doing new stuff. Don't keep remaking the same thing over and over.
We do have new Elder Scrolls. It's called Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I agree with Jed in the sense that I would prefer them to actually put out Elder Scrolls 6. At the same time, I don't want them to put out Elder Scrolls 6 because StarCraft exists. Not StarCraft.
Starfield.
Starfield exists.
You're starting to get more normie, independent, middle of the road people like Legacy Killer. There's a narrative between a lot of normie gamers that are you know what, dude? New games are boring. I'd rather just play a remake of an old game. Like that's kind of the sad silver lining that a lot of people are coming to the conclusion.
It's the sad reality right now that their AAA studios they're not able to put out good quality content as much anymore.
No,
you get like a few gems here or there, but the ones that you used to love and enjoy, it's not good.
Well, I just wish they would choose better games to remake or remaster.
That's fair.
Like this one, I've heard great things about Oblivion. From what I've heard, it doesn't necessarily need a remake. It's not so old that it's unplayable to new gamers and stuff like that. And the rumor is right now Ubisoft is remaking Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Black Flag is not the one you need to remake. That one still plays immensely well. You remake the first one. There are issues with the first one from a gameplay standpoint because it was brand new concept, new studio. Like it's totally fine that has those issues, but that one could really benefit from a touch-up. That's the one Assassin's Creed game that I think deserves a remake. But instead they go to 4.
They want Morrowind, and that's the big
that's
thing.
what I've heard.
Morrowind is the bigger one. That
I've heard a lot of people want Morrowind. They want some of the older ones remade. I have heard people say they did want a remake of Oblivion because they're so sick and tired of Skyrim getting remade over and over and over and over again.
Well, unfortunately, you got people that don't like playing older games. They cry like, "Oh, it's jank," or they whine about tank controls, and people are too spoiled to want to try old games anymore. You know, they need it to be remastered on Unreal Engine, and I hate that.
Real quick, Adam, did you leave because of remake versus remastered?
I'm sorry, Adam.
I don't think he's back yet.
He's muted yet.
Why is he talking about sad nipples when he is a sad nipple?
Yeah, he is a sad nipple right now. It doesn't save that shit. That's something that it needs to fix. Like, there's some stuff on EV Max that
at
needs to
least
get
my
fixed.
nipples aren't sad. They're
what?
perky.
Oh.
See?
Do we
God
all
damn
hear
it.
that, or okay?
Yeah, we all heard that.
I think you hit the wrong. Okay.
Do we all hear that one?
Do we all hear that? Oh, we all hard right
Anyways.
now. Jesus Christ. Adam, you came at the worst time.
Or was it the best time?
That's what she
Was
said.
that meant for
Adam, it's a
one
remake.
person?
No.
That's what I asked for all of us.
I didn't know she meant it for one person, then we all heard it.
It was actually meant for Static, but she fucked up.
I think so.
I can't do that with static.
God damn it, that was part of the joke.
God damn it.
Anyways, back to Oblivion.
Back on topic with the remasters. The one that I'm looking forward to, or hoping is good. I'm praying every night to Ginger Jesus' daddy that Witcher 1 remake is good. They've announced that they're remaking Witcher 1. It's a different studio, not CD Projekt Red, and I want that to be good. It's not going to be, but I want it to be good.
Said they're getting rid of the romance cards. That is a huge red flag.
That is a massive. Unless they're changing it out for a real sex scene. I think
that's true.
You're not getting that.
I would be surprised.
You're gonna get pegged.
Block. The Witcher 1 has the most narrative issues, so it's my least favorite one, and it has lore issues as well. There's the second child with the child of the Elder Blood. There's not supposed to be any other contemporary to Ciri. But it was still a fun game, reopened the franchise, and I want it to be good, because those controls are unplayable. I played through it once, and it nearly killed me.
I don't defend the game, but I do love it. Like, it's terrible, but I love it.
It's awful. From a gameplay standpoint, it has
the story's great, though. Yeah, I like
Listen,
the story.
I love it when Pokemon gets a remake and they put out the new games, but god damn it, they fucked up. They fucked up Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm still sad inside.
So, I mean, Gal said the same thing about One Piece, but it's like, I don't need this Oblivion remaster or remake, but I am happy that people that have never played it are finally playing it, because I've always touted it as my favorite Elder Scrolls, and I played Skyrim first. Then I played Oblivion, and I was just like, dude, this is way more my jam. It's so good.
Well, I played Skyrim first, and then I went to Oblivion, and it's dated. You can easily see how dated it is when you compare the two. That's the only reason I'm kind of happy for this. Is it's just
if
updating
you're an
the
RPG
graphics. That's about
guy,
it.
That's not true though, because like Skyrim dumbs it down so much.
Well, no,
One-handed skill, two-handed skill
Well,
versus actual speed. There's no speed.
Here's the thing. I am an RPG guy. I've been since I was like 6 years old. And when all is said and done, chips on the table, Elder Scrolls games don't do shit for me. And I've played several of them now. They just don't do it for me.
It's a Frankenstein of 3D action RPG because in Morrowind, like, you could fucking miss if you swung your sword at someone because it was an actual dice roll. You know what I mean? Like, they tried to blend the two genres together, and it's a Frankenstein. It's a mess. I get it. But I appreciate what it tried to do, and I enjoy actually building a raw class like it is an RPG mixed with actual 3D action and adventure.
I've done Morrowind, I've done Oblivion, I've done Skyrim, I've done ESO, and I just the franchise always finds a way to disappoint me in the end. It always
That's
does.
fair.
Just play Witcher 3 instead.
I've done that too.
Listen, I like
Witcher
Elder
2 's great.
Scrolls. When I say that Oblivion was dated, I'm more saying like when I played it, you could tell by the graphics alone how dated it was. It was that earlier style 2000 graphics that it just looks.
Did you play it when it came out though?
I played
Not when
Game
it
of the
came
Year edition when it came out. So I played that back in 2011.
So like when I played it,
On my
I played it
PS3.
after I played Skyrim.
Because Oblivion and like Morrowind were games that like pushed the limits back then.
Morrowind was a
back then,
buggy,
but when-
broken mess on the Xbox.
But when when you're talking about like 2000, was Skyrim came out in 2012?
14? No, 12?
I
13?
played Skyrim in 15 with their Game of the Year edition. So,
I mean, the Game of Year edition was good.
I never played either of them as they came out. I played them like all in like 2018.
2011 was Skyrim. So if you play 2011
yeah.
Skyrim, and then you play freaking Oblivion,
2007
2005,
or 2006,
was it
yeah.
I think it was
All right,
2005.
all right, yeah. I remember when Skyrim came out, everybody, we were all playing SWTOR. It was like, okay, guys, we're taking a Skyrim back on. You're fucking not. You're going to show up for the fucking raid. Play fucking Skyrim.
It's funny.
But when you compare like the two graphic styles, it's night and day. They just don't look equal. So you're looking at that and you're like, man, this is dated. Plus, in Skyrim, you could take everything off people. In Oblivion, there were drops, so you couldn't take everything off people.
What do you mean? You could. You could take drops off people.
Well, no, like there was drops. Like you couldn't take the whole entire armor set. So like when the blades come up in Oblivion, you can't take the blades armor set.
No, that's
in
only
Skyrim,
that's only in the tutorial because they didn't want you to have overpowered armor in the beginning.
Well, I won my blade armor set.
But you have to complete the main story to get to the blades, join the blades, then you get the blade armor.
Well, I wanted my blade armor set at the beginning.
You gotta join the blade guild if you want the blade armor. You can't just start the game with fucking blade armor.
I want my fucking katana.
Well, they steal the katana from you, yeah.
Yeah, I want my katana.
It's just that upsets me, dude. Not you personally, but it's just like everyone's like, yeah, it looks old. It's like, yeah, but it's just a better game. I'm sorry. Like, trust me, if you enjoy the whimsical, like bright, vivid fantasy aspect that it offers with its limited capabilities, the core gameplay is just better than Skyrim. The story is better than Skyrim. Like, the fucking guild quests in Skyrim are terrible. Like, they're cool and all, but the mage quest is stupid. The werewolf,
The werewolf is the only good one.
Even that one's
no, I would
fucking
say.
lame.
I'd say the werewolf and the black hand. Those are the
No,
only
the
two
Thieves Guild's fine. The Thieves Guild's
I
fine.
wasn't a huge Thieves Guild gets okay, but I never finish it because I want to always keep the Unbreakable.
Yep. This is the
Never
Guilds in
finish it, always
Oblivion.
keep
I've always defended Oblivion being the much more funner core game, but it's like no one wants to give it a chance because it looks ugly.
Well,
So I'm playing Oblivion for the first time and I'm having fun. Like,
are you playing the remastered or the OG?
I'm the remastered.
So I
That's
think
the
what
point,
it is.
yeah.
Well, what I think it is like this is from my point of view. Skyrim was my first Elder Scrolls. Okay, I didn't know a whole lot about Elder Scrolls until Skyrim came around. So I would say Skyrim probably popularized it for a whole lot more people.
Yes,
then they
for
went
me,
back
yeah.
and played.
Yeah.
Then they went back and played Oblivion.
Yeah.
Then they see the difference in graphics, and they're like, it's just too dated for me, and they didn't want to continue on.
That's a fair
That's
thing,
common.
because here's the thing. and I can say this about myself. There are old games that are great games, and in some cases I can go back and play them, but I don't live in the retroverse that some people do because I lived through it all. I was there, and I honestly don't want to go back to retro days. I like the evolution of gameplay and graphics. I don't want to live in that era anymore. But some people are into it and they live by it and they swear by it, and that's fine. But I can understand if you want to play something and the visuals take you out of it. Now, Shock is right. The gameplay is the gameplay. It's the same. But some people cannot handle the visuals, and I can understand that.
Well, I'm saying like you gotta look past the visuals because the core gameplay is better.
Well, like
I know that's hard for some
I
people.
played it at a friend's house, and then I never got to finish it. So I do want to play Oblivion. Don't get me wrong, but I need to finish Final Fantasy Remaster, Final Fantasy Rebirth first.
Well, you know what's funny about this too is the Expedition 3 people are all kind of arguing, like, "Oh, your views are gonna take away from my views. My
That's bullshit.
What?
That's bullshit. People are gonna watch the game they want to watch if they're somebody's streaming it. That's bullshit.
Well, everyone's like, I have 2 games to play this month. I'm fucking set. Like, I'm stoked.
Listen, I would have had. I was going to play Lunar Remastered. That's what I was going to stream this month. Not like that was going to top the charts, but that was what I had my heart set on. But no,
Yeah.
Gung Ho Games had to fuck up the release, so now scalpers are selling it for triple the price, physical copies, and I can't get my hands on it. So I got Clear Obscure. I ordered Clear Obscure today, and it's going to arrive in like a week or so because I've not paid for shipping.
Well,
It is. it is literally Final Fantasy French edition.
Listen. I'm liking it better than Final Fantasy so far. Just
Well, as a Final Fantasy guy, I will take that into comment, and I will make a comment on that when I get my hands on it.
Because how I play games, I can never do the whole like I'm doing this for views. I play games that I want to play.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Static and Pack know this. I said to Static a week ago I was going to put Claire on my get later list, and I had a game budgeted for the month, and the game I was going to get isn't there, and this one happens to be less than the game I was budgeted for. Therefore,
okay.
We'll get
Works
it.
out.
So there it is. And Lunar, they say they're going to have copies available soon, but what is soon?
I don't know. Yeah.
And will I miss it again? Will I miss
Can
the
you
window
get it?
again? Because listen, as much as I want it, I will not break down and get a digital copy. I want my physical copy because I have all of it on physical copy for the past 30 years. So I want to get it. So, but I'm gonna have to wait because I'm not gonna spend literally triple the price.
That's one thing I don't like about this Oblivion remake is that it's digital only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
it does suck, but welcome to the modern era. Almost everything is digital.
Well, there's
now.
no way they would have gotten it out with the surprise drop if they had physical copies. That would have leaked.
I kind of like the more I think about it, the more I like the surprise drop because it's just it came out and everybody just freaked out.
I love it. I think it's great.
But all right, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I asked Sam and Dibble this on Monday. Are you guys ever going to get 6?
6?
And we're gonna get it? I don't think so.
You ever going to get it?
No, I think the Fallout.
Samuel says there will never be an Elder Scrolls 6. He says
I agree because of the success of the Fallout show. I think Todd is so enamored that he's a fucking TV producer now. I think Fallout immediately took the priority over Elder Scrolls.
So haven't they been talking about like they finally have the name for 6? They did that like late last year.
It was supposed to be Daggerfall or something, whatever it's called.
Daggerfall's number 2. Daggerfall needs an actual remake. That would be sick.
But like they announced the name for it recently. That's all I know for sure. I think we'll get Elder Scrolls 6 when you're dead in the ground, Adam. And I mean that lovingly. Like it's gonna be years before we get
I know.
Because you'll be dead before me. So.
Todd will be dead.
My reasoning for that is how long did it take for Starfield to come out?
That was such a shit show.
But when did they announce it versus when did it come out?
I think it was 8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
So we have the announcement right now. I don't think we're going to get Elder Scrolls 6 at least for another 10
I
12
will
years.
defend Starfield and say that Todd's vision probably is what fucked up Starfield so much because it
I'm
was
gonna beat
his
you with a broom.
baby, his attempt at space, yada yada yada. And then the Elder Scrolls 6, I think he might be a little hands off from it, and whoever the devs are can just work and make the game. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of like contingency or stress that they have like other IPs from Bethesda.
Listen, Skycraft, Sky Oblivion, whatever the fuck it's called, okay? Starfield taught me don't just wait to see what people.
Did you ever get to play it?
No. You want to know why? Because it never fucking
It runs
worked.
like shit, dude. It runs like shit.
So it ran fine for me. I
Yeah.
just got a 3080. It ran fine for me. It was just fucking boring.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems with it either. Running.
I had some of the worst fucking problems with it. Could not. It was basically a goddamn slideshow on my Xbox, and then on my PC, it just kept crashing. So I just gave up. And because of that, I am very much waiting for whatever the fuck they next put out. Oblivion's running fine right now. I'll buy it. I'll play it.
It's got some issues because it's Oblivion. Of course it does. But
well,
at least,
yeah, but they're like the lovable issues. Like they're the issues from the main game, but you're loving it because it's from the original version. Whereas when it came to Starfield, I had the settings all the way down and I still couldn't fucking play it.
Oof. Well, Starfield, so like Bethesda's not good enough to make a game that massively big and open world. So you're still going to get some frame issues with certain areas like in the Oblivion remake, just like the OG, because they can't handle the size of the worlds that they made, and they shot their load way too. Like they can't comprehend how big they tried to make Starfield and their own engine couldn't handle it. It's sad. And that's why Oblivion is on Unreal, not Creative. They took the Creative engine and fixed it with Unreal.
Well, I will say the only like thing people praise Starcraft, Jesus fucking Christ, Starfield for is they say you have to beat the game for it to become interesting.
Fucking hate when people say, well, you gotta like put 60 hours in and it's cool to replay the game differently. It's like, but I didn't enjoy it the first time. Why would I enjoy it the second time?
The argument is it starts changing, like legitimately the world starts changing the more you played it. It's like I don't.
I'll play No Man's Sky.
so
Thank
long
you.
and
Okay, I don't
boring.
need that.
But there was a controversy with Oblivion. Now, normally I roll my eyes at these things, and honestly, I still roll my eyes at this controversy. But I do think it is a little bit more egregious because they decided to replace male and female with the body type thing.
And they did a switcheroo.
What did they do the switcheroo of?
So usually type 1 is male and type 2 is female. Other way around, you start with type 2, which is the male, and type 1 is the female.
I did not know that part.
They swapped it, which is more proof that it's on purpose. Because I understand the argument. You look, it's a copy paste of the industry. Every game does it. And it's like, okay, why'd they switch it then?
It's a copy paste from the industry, but it's also the lowest form of pandering right now.
Yeah.
That's why I just roll my eyes at it. I know you're doing this to pander. I'm rolling my eyes. I'm tired of it. When it comes to this is more egregious because you're essentially porting the game over to a better engine. That's what they basically did here.
Yeah.
Okay, so they put it onto a brand new engine. They made it fancier, prettier, all that shit, and people are loving it. But by doing like they even copied the bugs, like we've said multiple times, they copied all the bugs. But you changed this little thing.
I know.
We all know that it's on purpose. We know you did this to pander, and it's more egregious because you purposely changed it.
There's a dialogue in Oblivion where the girl who's talking to you says her line, and she goes, "Oh shit, let me read that again. That wasn't good." And it's in the game, like but they kept that in there because it's like I don't know. I just don't change the game. You know what I mean? And that's what I can appreciate about it. It's a very faithful remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it. Except they changed my favorite shopkeeper.
And I will say, anybody saying that this makes the game woke, you're idiotic.
It's not enough for me to like.
It's not enough to make the game woke. It's just you're rolling your eyes and you know that they're doing it to pander. It's more egregious because they purposely did it. You know they went out of their way to change the code, change the style to put this shit in there.
Unfortunately, what's happening too is because you have a bunch of grifters that are using that argument that it's woke because of the type 1, type 2 stuff, you have so many people reacting to just the argument in general is retarded. And it's like, no. Don't throw the criticism out just because the grifters are using it. We could still enjoy and say this is a faithful remake and still bitch about type 1, type 2 in the gaming industry is retarded and unacceptable.
Jed, oh wait, you're stepping away. I was about to ask you what your opinions
I'm here.
are. What are your opinions on body type 1, body type 2?
I mean, it's been in a lot of games over the last decade, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. I don't like the idea of changing it for a remake, so it is absolutely realm for criticism of this remake, but not enough to throw out the baby with the bathwater. It seems like Oblivion is an enjoyable enough game to remaster that this isn't enough. This isn't enough to say that you shouldn't play the game. It's just, that was probably not a good idea. In general, though, it doesn't super bother me as long as the male and female look like males and females. When it gets all androgynous, that's when I start to have an issue. But my bigger concern here is the modding community and the modding issues with this game, because I'm a big modder. I absolutely love to mod games. I usually try to do at least one playthrough raw dogged without any mods, and then a second playthrough I'll mod the shit out of it. And Bethesda games are known as some of the easiest games to mod. Like a lot of their staying power with these games, like Skyrim, is because of the modding community, to the point where they added in a mod manager into Skyrim itself in the special edition that I have. You can add mods from the start menu, and it's a huge part of Bethesda's audience is the modding community. So when the modding community acts like this, I've seen reports, I haven't verified them myself though, that the terms and service for Oblivion says that you're not allowed to mod. Like the user agreement specifically says you're not allowed to do that. That is a massive betrayal. That's enough, I think, to say don't buy this game. They're betraying their core audience. If that's true, I haven't independently verified that.
The thing is that their actual Twitter page said that it is.
They confirm. Oh my god! So
That's so confusing because now people are like, oh, fake news. You can mod. It's like, okay, but the point was it was in the term of service, and then their actual Twitter account says no, it's going to be mod friendly and yada yada.
So they might not be enforcing it, but I definitely like if that's in the terms of service, that is a massive betrayal of one of their biggest fan sections.
This may be a bit of a galaxy brain, but I do think the argument was if Oblivion Remastered doesn't allow mods, that keeps Skyblivion alive and potentially bigger. Because if Skyblivion lets you bring all the Thomas the Train mods right into the Oblivion, I think that would be a huge hurt for their sales. And I think they're worried about publicity, which they're kind of on this big tour about looking good. We're the good guys. We gave Skyblivion team free copies, free download keys, not free copies. All right, there's no physical edition in this game, but I don't know honestly because it's been left and right, yes and no. It hasn't quite been 100% confirmed about that. So basically, they can just decide to go against any mod as they want because it's in the terms of a service, but they openly say, "Yeah, we allow mods."
Yeah, it's a way to go after anyone that they don't like for making a mod.
Yeah, well said. Better said than I did.
And I hate that.
Isn't that the one thing that Bethesda requires is essentially mods to fix their shit?
Oh
yeah, that's what I mean. Is you need mods for Bethesda games. They partially make them playable, but they also make them a lot of fun. Like it's not an Elder Scrolls game, but Fallout 76 has a fantastic Doctor Who mod. It's the best Doctor Who game out there. It includes a bunch of storylines, voice acting, characters. They build part of Gallifrey for it. You encounter Daleks. Like it's a full little game in a mod for Fallout. It's phenomenal. I absolutely love it. I boot up Fallout just to play that mod. And it's not the only example of that. there is so much creativity in the modding sphere, and I think modding is directly responsible for Skyrim being the juggernaut that it has been. I don't think it would be anywhere near as big as it is today if it weren't for that. They wouldn't have been able to make so many remakes of goddamn Skyrim if it weren't for the modders. And if they put this in as some way to trick and trap people, like you suggested, I'd be furious. Like this, I think this modding discussion is a discussion that I think warrants whether or not to recommend people playing the Oblivion. Now, those type 1-2 body types being changed from the original, I think that's a minor thing. But modding, that's a massive betrayal from one of their core audiences.
Well, the anniversary edition of Skyrim stole mods. Like,
anniversary edition of Skyrim. The sorry, I dropped something. The Fallout 4, they still mod, and they Oblivion went so far as making their own little modding thing that you can upload into your Xbox and stuff. They have that. They want you to have mods. So they're now saying that they don't want mods anymore. Well, you legitimately, like Jed said, you turned against your audience. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Well, we kind of saw this coming because with the Xbox Creative called the Creative Club or something like that, where you can use mods on console. Creation Club, yeah. You had to pay for that still, and it got to the point where it was just everyone who was like caught onto it was like, oh, Bethesda's just gonna license other mods and sell it to console players, because that's literally how it happened. And they could do that by saying, you know, any kind of proprietary like mod that you use on our game, you can't use for it, but they can take it and they can implement it in the
I love running around in Skyrim using jutsus from Naruto. Let me keep doing that, please. Chidori is freaking awesome. It even has a sound effect, and I love using it on the fucking dragons.
Ooh, yeah.
And then also have it just being a god. Just being a god. Although you get bored of that real fast. You do it for a while, and then you're like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I remember for the console edition of Fallout 4 when they first added mods. You know, a lot of the ones from PC were there, and they had the nude mods, and then quickly they're like, oh, no. We can't allow these.
All I want to do is play Skyrim and Fallout and nude. I can't stream it, but I just want to play it.
Yeah, you have to do that on PC, unfortunately. But yeah, I love more and more companies making modding easy. Like The Witcher 3 with their next-gen edition that came out. In Steam, there's just a list of mods that you can just one-click and it'll do all the install process for you. I absolutely love that. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 for the very first time right now on my own. It's not my type of game from like the turn-based combat, but I'm enjoying it. And it has a similar system where in the start menu, you just look at a bunch of mods and make your decision, click it, and it downloads. And it's been very convenient. And I think modding needs to become more mainstream. Like,
you know, The Witcher did with the next gen update is that they actually gave a copy early to all the modders. So like
that's fantastic.
A day or a week, like a day or two, like after the next gen update came out, like they just had all the ones that were already kind of popular already be compatible.
Well, considering we're speaking of modding so much, one of the things that did, and it is about body type 1, body type 2, Nexus mods banned that because it's Nexus mods.
Yeah,
they're commies. Well,
faggots.
They ended up reversing that.
They did.
No, I haven't read why they reversed it, but they did this whole thing like, hey, we reversed it for whatever reason. But that is kind of interesting to see that they reversed it.
Yeah, they claimed that it was because of a specific thing this author did without mentioning that they banned multiple versions of this mod from multiple creators.
Yeah.
But they've done like it you can't really get away with that because they banned didn't they ban the replacement of the gay flag to American
Well,
flag
they said the same thing
Spider-Man?
about that creator. They said he's a problematic creator. And he actually like didn't have a history of mods. I was like his first one. And he's like, he doesn't have a history at all.
Yeah, but they've done this over and over again. So if that's their
I don't know
excuse,
why
it's
it's
retarded.
different this time. That's where I'm confused.
Like many have pointed out before, the people who scream about this and say, "Oh, it's not a big deal," lose their shit when people mod it out.
Oh yeah, if it's not a big deal, then let us mod it out.
Exactly, but it is a big deal.
But it's a big deal to them. It's a big deal for them and shit like that. They want you to bow down before them no matter what because they're authoritarians. But it is funny to see them, I guess, reverse course. I do want to know why. And being that, well, I guess you guys had that whole conversation that Oblivion's not allowing for mods or stuff like that. That could be it. That they're already checked off on it. And it's like, well, we don't need to ban this anyways.
So
I don't know. It's just more out of principle. They always ban these mods. They always ban the gender mods, but you know, you can make, you know,
Anything
people
that's
gay. You can make Geralt gay. You know what I mean? You can replace the prostitutes with a dude, but
oh shit, sorry.
oh, hello,
You
handsome.
say male prostitute, and
Yeah, I'll take that one.
I don't want that one.
You can't afford me, buddy.
Damn.
But I think because Gal had to leave because she was tired. Rightfully so. It is getting late, and we are coming up on that 3-hour mark. I know it's 2 hours and 45. We usually do about 2.5 to 3 hours. So let's start going around the horn and wrapping it up because there's not a whole lot else. We hit Netflix.
It was not a strong
hit
week.
Nintendo. Like there's funny stuff that we could do, but I don't really want to talk about Pedro Pascal and all that shit.
Who gives a fuck about
It's
Pedro?
just that,
he's
like,
so
Pedro-
gay. That's it.
The Pedro
that's it.
Pascal story is just, it's depressing, it's gay, and it's just Pedro Pascal is untouchable because he knows how everybody's dick's shaped. That's pretty much my opinion. That's why he's so popular and famous, is because he knows what everybody's dick's shaped and he knows what they taste like. So
gross.
Yeah.
He
And
doesn't even need to see it. He can just feel it. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Filoni. Hello.
And the other thing is he's too much of a bitch to let a 9-er go to his head. He had to get stabbed in the neck.
I'm very shocked that they didn't try to tell the story in reverse.
I'm not too shocked about that.
I thought they
because-
drag it out. I
Yeah.
thought they delay his death.
So part of me thought they would
Cookman's
do
too
that.
proud of it.
Exactly. That's the
Mm.
other thing.
It's true.
Part of me, narratively, it would make more sense. And also,
Yeah.
it would give you the red wedding moment. It would give you that shock and awe, and people would probably stick around longer. Like what you probably could have done with the actual game. But like Adam said, it's Cuckman. Cuckman, this is his pride and joy. This is the thing that he stakes himself on. That's why he's fine changing Last of Us 1, because Last of Us 1 wasn't just him. It was a lot of that other chick that I don't remember what her name is and what she went on to go do, but that
Amy
was a lot of her
Hennig.
thing. Yeah. Amy
Oh,
Hennig.
yeah.
That was a lot of her stuff, so he has no problem changing that because that's hers. But when it comes to his stuff, he doesn't want his stuff changed.
Just
He
like
likes his stuff
Todd
being his
Howard.
stuff. But yeah, it was a bland week. I had a.
It was
I
a
got
weak
lucky.
week.
Yeah, it was a weak week. I got lucky with that anime video. So, and then there was the Kier stuff, but that's VTuber stuff, and I'm not allowed to talk about that for another 4 or 5 weeks. I think it's 4 weeks.
I think it's
I think
7.
it's 4 weeks after tonight.
I want to ask Hayden something about her.
Why don't you ask me? She's my mom.
Oh, we'll do it off stream.
Okay.
Since
And I need to get with Hayden again because I have some. There was some other VTuber news that I didn't get to cover last week that I talked a little bit with Vagabond while in Vegas, so I can't talk about that here. So, but anyways, let's go around the horn and start wrapping this shit up. Jed, how did you like your return to Ballbusters?
I now have dermaids. I don't know if I'll be alive for the next time.
To be fair, you stream with me enough that you've caught it before.
There's no cure.
There's no cure.
Yeah.
You
Kinda
just
like
get the
herpes.
different strains to fight it out.
You just gotta deal with it. Yeah.
You
Booze.
guys working on a vaccine?
No.
Now you
We
have
deserve
with-
it. We deserve the AIDS.
Adam's not Jewish enough to get one.
Wait, to get dermaids or get a vaccine?
To be able to generate the vaccine.
We need Operation Dermy Speed.
His
Yeah,
gold,
the only-
his gold
the
purse
Jew-
is lacking.
Well, the Jews
gold
that are allowed, listen, the Jews that can actually like fix this get access to the tunnels. So
Yeah. I thought Adam didn't have access. They kicked
he
him
didn't
out.
have access.
So he told
He's a
me.
low-class Jew.
They made him
According-
dig him and then kicked him out.
They made him do the work.
He was a Jewish slave, and the Jews kicked him out. But I know, Adam. I feel for you, buddy.
Keep talking, fatty. Keep talking.
Listen, I try not to be as anti-Semitic as normal.
No, just keep going. When I counterattack, you won't see it coming. I will lay waste to you.
Well, to be fair, Dermy often doesn't see it coming because it's happening behind him.
Ooh.
Exactly.
No.
Faces
But
down.
he knows
ass
when it
up.
happened.
I can feel it.
I feel
In your
Back
ass.
shots all night long.
God damn it.
Just another night for Clermy.
Oh god damn you, you fucking.
It's called patience, and I have it.
By the way, shock, not shock, clap. By the way, quit antagonizing her.
What?
She keeps saying Clermy because you antagonize her, you fucking freak. If you quit freaking out or reacting or antagonizing Gal, she'll quit saying Clermy.
Yep, that's how bowling works.
Okay?
It's only funny when it bothers you.
Exactly. And you're the one that I tried to ignore it as best as fucking possible.
It's so
but
funny
you
when he
keep
tries to
reacting
accept
to
it.
it.
It's not as bad. I kind of like it. We're Clermy, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to be like I'm accepting it so that she would stop it.
It's kind of like when Beardo corrects someone else's spelling. It's like, no, it's not funny.
It's only funny when I do it. And also, just I know Beardo's not here, but Jed, next time you see Beardo, you have to remind him that Dermy has better calves than him.
No.
Me and Beardo touched nipples in Vegas.
Beardo.
Kinda gay.
Listen, Beardo saw my calves, and even he had to admit that they're better.
Oh
but he
my.
said it's because I'm fat.
Yes.
Yeah, it depends on what you mean by better. Like, are they bigger than his? Yeah.
Well, no, they're more fit, but it's because they have to carry because I'm fat and they have to carry around more weight. That was his exact words. You're fat, so they have to carry around more weight. That's why they look better.
It doesn't change the facts.
Yeah, it doesn't change the facts.
Yeah.
It's Derby's fat, and I have better calves.
Derby get calves.
But no, I love Beardo. He's an awesome dude, and I love that he came and talked to me a lot over at Vegas. So tell him thank you for me, Jed.
Will do.
But again, Jed, where can the people find you?
Well, everyone can find me on YouTube and Kick at Hollywood Scholar. The only real thing I have going on is Saturday Night Driving, but I think Adam will get more into that.
I mean, yeah, he will. He'll get deep into that shit. Shock. Well, Sheikh Zula.
Sheikh Zula.
Mike
Hello.
Zula.
Be on the pub, and then Saturday morning we're streaming some Oblivion.
Yay!
Yep.
Love
See
you,
on the
Shock.
pub.
I kind of miss you.
I know. I miss.
Can I have the other quarter of my brain back?
No, it needs to focus on food.
Well, you know what?
Well, he doesn't actually need his brain to focus on food. He does that fine all by himself.
I don't know how to put it in my mouth without it.
He took that quarter from me.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to do food anymore.
He can't food. He puts it up his ass.
Yeah.
He
Put
doesn't
it up
know
my
how to-
ass and I
Or you
shit
sit
out
at
my mouth.
Sonic for 30 minutes and get.
Oh god damn! I didn't tell that story. Okay. As we're closing up, I have to say this. After work today, I got off at a decent time, but I wanted to get over here, make sure I had all the links and everything like that all prepped, ready to go, because I like to be good for this shit. I like to have that shit ready, on lock. I like to do it hours beforehand. I run through the gas station, I grab my Monster, I get a bag of ice, and it's like, I could either order a pizza, but that's going to take like 15, 30 minutes to get me a pizza. It's not worth it. I'm going to run through Sonic because that's like 5-10 minutes. It took me 30 fucking minutes to get my goddamn order because they gave it to somebody else.
But how did that person take it and not say this isn't my order?
Because at Sonic, they just walk it out to people and then they drive off. So somebody got my order.
You always look in the bag.
I'm sorry, normal people don't do that, Adam.
Yeah,
I
normal
know
people
we're
don't do
retarded, but we don't do that.
Listen, I don't do that
Check your
because I'm
order.
normal. But guess what? I had to press the little red button because I always use the app because the app's faster. And I get half-price drinks. I had to press the little red button and go like, where's my order? And they're like, you had an order?
What order?
Yes, for my name. And they're
All
like,
right.
we don't have that.
She doesn't even go here.
They had to come outside and start looking at the receipt to prove that I paid for it. And it's like, we gave it away. So they had to rush make my food.
The world is dumber for apps.
Yes.
Yeah.
But listen. I don't normally freak out if I get like a few things wrong on my thing, okay? ketchup, tomato on a burger, I usually just deal with it. I don't get my mozzarella sticks, but I get everything else. I usually just deal with it. Okay. When you don't bring me my food, I get worse than Ryan, and I start saying, you know what, genocides, let's bring on the nuclear holocaust. You pissed me off. I'm hungry. Where's my fucking food?
Yeah, don't deny the fatty is dinner.
Yeah.
Nope, I wouldn't.
Listen, Ryan gets very specific in his rage and anger and who he wants to
You're
harm.
a cannibal. You'll eat people.
Yeah, exactly.
If I had to choose, if I only had like one meal left and I had to choose to give it to Dermy or Ryan, I feel like I would give it to Dermy and feel like I made a mistake as Ryan murdered me.
Ryan would murder you, but if you give
I'm
it
like,
to
I gotta
Ryan,
give
I'd
it to
eat
that
you.
guy.
But shock.
I was wrong.
Dermy's gonna eat you while you're still alive.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
like he's not like a lion that'll kill you at the jugular and then eat you. No, Dermy will eat you while you're still alive.
Okay.
No.
I start at the feet and work my way up.
No, he'll fuck him in the ass, then he'll eat him.
Oh damn! Can you do that after?
Damn, why did you have to
me?
take it there?
Yeah. Was that what you want to do, Cloud?
You see, listen, we can't mix the butt fucking and the food joke. You gotta keep them separate. Now this joke's a mess and it's ruined.
Yeah.
Good job,
Listen,
Cloud.
I save that for people I vehemently hate and despise. Okay? But like for Shock, I would eat him from the feet up so that way he can watch me eat him.
Thanks.
And the despair slowly sets in as I eat him
Alright.
slowly.
Well, I mean,
he's chained to the ground, obviously. Of
course.
But he has to watch as I slowly eat his feet and then work my way up.
And wearing all
so
leather.
I get the bondage playing there too, huh?
Yeah, there's some bondage in there, but also at the same time, there's a factor of despair that slowly I will watch myself get digested by this fat ass.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like Ginger Jesus is staring into my soul.
Yeah, he's like, why am I here?
That is a good picture. By the way, Devil did a fucking great job with the thumbnail today.
I know.
No, it's fantastic.
Cloud, where can the people find you? Actually, I don't know if people want to find you. That might be too much.
Don't worry,
if
guys.
you
Cloud
do
will
want
find
to
you.
find me, you can find me on Twitter. Being a moron and being a gooner.
Cloud, I
And-
would have posted my whole my fetish thing today, which just that was funny if it wasn't for you. Did you guys see that post?
Yours isn't even a secret. We all know that.
Mine's not a secret, but it's
I'm
fun. It's funny.
inside. All right, I don't need any more on this.
Here, I'll just share it real quick. It's not.
No.
It was one of those take a
we're almost
screenshot of a thing.
done.
No, it was one of those take a screenshot of the fucking thing.
Oh my God! Stop.
It was this.
Hey, listen, I would do things to darkness. Okay.
No, it's screenshot to see what your secret fetish is, and it was masochism.
Well, I mean, she is into that, but I would still do things to her.
No, but this was my fetish.
Yes, but you don't even like this show, so move the fuck on.
That's true. But I mean, I would do awful things to her too. But anyways, Cloud, get fucked.
Fuck you.
Hey, Dermy, share the screen properly, you retard.
What?
What the hell's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
It's the upload button. Share your screen button. It's still showing it. Are you
I don't know
enjoying
what
your
the
new
fuck
toy?
Wow.
I don't know what that was.
It's the share screen window.
I turned it off.
And then it was left blank because it's not like StreamYards where it goes away. It'll stay there.
No, I stopped sharing the screen. That's the thing.
And it still showed you the blank page because you were that was still there with the way this thing works.
Whatever. Static.
Yeah, go check out my channel, Static 2020. We've got Monday Night Bloodbath, where we will be talking about the suicide of Virginia Guffrey. That is the woman who is the most prolific accuser of Jeffrey Epstein, and accuser, more like victim of Jeffrey Epstein. And then Thursday we've got May Burst. So if you want to celebrate May Burst with us, and as we introduce my brother Steve to the world of what is Dark Side Phil.
You mean all this time Steve has never experienced DSP?
No.
Or he hasn't. He knows nothing about any of the lolcows. We'll be doing a Chris Chan one later.
Listen, we still have. I can't remember who was on whose Steve will despise DSP as a person, or
idolize him.
Idolize him and agree with everything that he says. Like there is a question here that is like, you know what? It could legitimately go either way.
You're not wrong.
He did everything right, and he always gets fucked over.
He does.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be like, you know what? Damn right. He does all this work. You guys should
stream,
fucking pay him."
motherfuckers.
Yes.
He can jerk off live on stream if he wants to.
Yes. Steve will probably be like, you know what? This dude's right. That's the saddest part
I can
about all
see that,
this.
dude. That's where my money's on.
I'm dying faster inside.
Steve's gonna think everyone in the chat needs to start sending donations like right now.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, he will. But at the same time, he could easily be like, you know what? Fuck you. Get a real fucking job. You stupid loser.
I know.
You're a goddamn nerd that plays games on stream.
He's gonna disappoint you. Like
that's what I want him to say. That's what I'm hoping he says. Part of me thinks he could say that and potentially will say, like, it's a 50-50 shot with Steve right now.
Yep.
It's either get a real job or you know what? He's right.
I know.
That's what it
I have
is.
no idea, dude. Could be either or.
But at the end of the day, though, we'll have fun with that one. Adam, quit yawning, go.
All right, it is Saturday in the real world, so we actually got a lot to do today. Hey, guess what day it is, guys? It's Shooty Who Day.
Ooh.
It's Shooty Who Day. You'll get my review, Shooty Who, episode 3. I have no idea what it's about. Or you guys hinted at what it's about. It's supposed to be like fake horror or something. Anyway,
it's about a deep black hole.
Oh God!
God damn it! I don't want to see Shooty Gotcha.
That's not a metaphor. That is not. I'm being literal.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna get my review at some point tomorrow, whether it's before drive-in or after drive-in. I don't know. Depends on how fast I get it done. But then we do have drive-in and Jed. It's your choice since you're here. What do we got?
All right. Well, so for those of you who don't know, I just had my honeymoon in Scotland, and when I was there, I realized it was going to my choice for drive-in, and I thought, I have to do a Scottish movie. And for some fucking reason, I chose the most historically inaccurate Scottish movie to ever be created. We're going to be talking about the Mel Gibson classic Braveheart.
Dude, I forgot it was almost 3 hours long.
Is it that long?
2 hours, 57 minutes.
There's titties about halfway through, so that
there's
through.
titties once in the first act. That's it. And it's like side most of the time.
It's a long movie.
Honestly, it's a slog to get through. Now I'm gonna be brutally honest. It's a slog, and to Jed's point, everything. There's not an ounce of. There's like maybe half an ounce of historical accuracy in that movie. Like,
they got the names right, I think.
Yeah. There's a lot of problems. I mean, there's a lot of problems to go beside what is enjoyable, but there's a lot of problems. We're gonna talk about it.
They got the names right, and they got Prima Nocto right.
We're going to talk about it tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern. You can join us on mine and Jed's channel. And then after that, we do have Chatterday, where if you're joining in to play the games, yes, Weasel, we're doing some co-op tomorrow night. We got Troopers or Dark Tide. We'll put the teams together. We're going to kick some ass tomorrow night. It's been that kind of week. I think we deserve it. So join us for the gaming portion of Chatterday, where we will kill loads of either heretics or bugs. It'll be fun.
Nice.
I'm playing Final Fantasy. Fuck off.
You can do whatever you want. Nobody cares about you.
I'll be playing Expedition 33.
Well,
you'll play a little French game.
Yep, my little French baguette game.
Well, my copy will not arrive for, they say, 2 weeks, so it's a little bit before I get my hands on it. Either then Sunday Roundtable, where, as we said, it was a light week. We will talk the Andor controversy and how it's important yet not important. There's a little bit to unpack. Tony Gilroy's still talking out of his ass. Then
wait, so he's not the savior?
No, he isn't. Although some people think he is, but he's not. At the same time, then you can catch me. Well, it's the recording tomorrow night, as usual, every Sunday on Duke Devil, Bradley Brennan's channel. We do Wormhole Watch. We watch DS9 every Wednesday on his channel. You can catch the edited version of our good old-fashioned nerding out over good Star Trek, whether it's a bad DS9 episode or not. We're still having a good time there. So catch that. Monday, Mellow Mondays. In addition to Doctor Who Cares reviews.
That's right.
Where we will be together to point and laugh at Shooty Who as it fails. Where we are now just waiting for the first under 1 million overnight, and it's going to happen this season. It's going to.
It's just going to keep going down. There's no.
Rest of the week, it's catch can. We'll see what happens. And I haven't gotten to say this for 2 weeks. Fuck you, Dermy.
Fuck you, stupid bitch. Anyways, I'll quickly do Gal's outro. Check her out tomorrow on Theo Snodgrass's show. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. And then Screaming Into the Void. And then maybe Saturday. Who knows? It depends on her mood.
She only comes on Saturday to yell at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I said it depends on her mood.
Hurts my fifis.
We do have Saturday tomorrow. I'm primarily playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because I need to fucking get that game done.
You're gonna play it, but then you're gonna see us killing heretics or bugs. You'll be like,
I don't have the game. I don't have either of them downloaded right now because fucking Final Fantasy is that massive.
You don't have it, bro.
No, it's.
You don't have an external hard drive.
I do, but Final Fantasy won't.
You
work
can't put it
external
on
hard
PC.
drive.
You can't put it on external. You have to put it on your hard drive.
I might be able to put Star Trooper. Fuck.
Play Star Citizen.
Star.
Don't even bring up that game.
Starship Troopers. I might be able to put on my.
Well, I don't know what we're playing tomorrow night. It's gonna be co-op night, so I don't know what we're playing.
I have repo. I know that much. Anyways, I am going to be playing Final Fantasy. There's probably going to be times where it's just going to be me on stream. I am doing some changes this Saturday, trying to fix some stuff up because, honestly, guys, I love you. It's getting too chaotic even for me. And I thrive in the chaos, and it's getting just...
We can announce this now. May 17th, Among Us.
Yes, May 17th, we are doing Among Us again, so that will be fun. Jed, you down for Among Us again?
I am down in spirits, but unfortunately I do have other plans for that night.
Well, fuck you, I see.
I'm going to a NASA party.
Okay, that's...
Random?
That's kind of cool. Don't worry. We'll get you down again. You'll come by.
Don't put it like that.
Yeah. Maybe not now.
Oh, he'll come by. He'll be like,
End the
God
show.
damn it, I want to try to
show.
beat this guy. Anyways, the other thing is, though, I have to pimp this. Next
What?
Saturday.
Oh, scary time.
Next Saturday is the Outlast stream.
Yay.
Where I will be streaming for at least 7 hours with Gal as I play Outlast.
Wow.
And Shock, I need a
Damn.
good picture of your face sent to me.
Okay.
I'm going to print it out, cut it out, and then staple it to a pillow.
Oh, okay.
Because Gal gets 2 tag-ins in
Dude.
case... Gal gets 2 tag-ins in case,
Realize
you know,
we
she
should
has
do
to...
that pillow.
Yay.
Gal gets 2 tag-ins
There's going to be a
in case she has to go-
mysterious hole in it.
Yes, there will. But Gal
Memory
gets
foam?
2 tag-ins. Yeah. Gal gets 2 tag-ins in case, you know, she has to go off and do something, and she's not picking Shock. She
What?
will not. She won't pick Shock because
Why?
she knows you're my comfort being.
I'll still fuck with you.
And
I know, but
Not
at
the way
same
I
time-
would, though.
Okay.
Yeah, not the way you would, not the way Static would, not the way some of the others would.
Alright.
Like she won't pick you because she knows that you'll at least somehow please me, and I mean that as gay as possible.
Oh.
So
And while
the show.
Dermy is streaming that, I will be in stream sniping him and in the Discord with all the guys making fun of him, taking all the clips.
Nice.
But I will also say next Friday for Ballbusters, every I'm gonna go every $50 and up. That's an extra 30 minutes on the stream.
You're gonna crap your
Maximum
pants, aren't you?
maximum 12 hours.
You're gonna piss and crap your pants.
I think after
aren't you?
this one, you should play Evil Within.
Well, after this one, I have
never
to
played
play
that.
the what I have a strategy now for horror games.
Get paid.
Or like a bitch.
Yes, fucker, I'm doing the whole what Alf said I have to do coroner's assistant or whatever the fuck that is. And
Oh,
then,
that's the game that made Mike shit his pants.
yeah. I have some shit in the works.
You,
But
you have to
anyways,
turn off the lights in your room. Just have your monitor lights. You got to get fully absorbed.
what I was gonna do
Yeah.
was turn them all the way down because without the lights you can't see me.
That's a good thing.
That's the point.
You know what? I knew I was about to say that, and then people
You
were gonna be
walked
like, "That's
right
a good
into
thing."
it.
Nobody wants to walk.
Sure did.
Walked right into it.
But anyways, guys, thank you all. Thank you for being here. Now it's time for me to figure out how to do the outro, what the correct timing is to hit end stream. So we're going to figure this out together, shall we? So take care, guys, and always remember, Cloud's a cuck.
Oh.
Fuck you. It's not playing.